Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Beneath the Tide. We are on episode 43.
Woo!
And speaking of things that are 43, we got some announcements.
Hello, it's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Sam!
I'm kidding.
Are you 43 today?
I'm not.
He is. We have a podcast up on iTunes and Spotify. Search up Mixed Monstrosities and you'll find our little faces on there. So look us up, have a listen, give some sweet ratings, and check out Demystifying DMing, Sam, correct?
Yeah. Yes. Next episode coming soon. All about success. And is there such a thing as too much? The answer may surprise you. It's kind of. Not as much. The answer is not as much as you think, but still kind of a little yes.
So we don't need to listen to the episode now.
Well, no, you get to find out when it is and when it isn't.
Well, not
Context.
right now. You're listening to Beneath the Tide.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So listen to it after this.
And speaking of
Big
listening
brain.
to things, it's going to be great. Demystifying DMing is great. So check us out, look up the backlog for that. Listen to Sam's sweet, velvety voice. And then maybe subscribe to the podcast stuff because we might do more content. I'm brewing something up in my brain to do audio only, perhaps. There is such a thing as a Star Wars D&D 5e system out there. Anyways.
Also Saga Edition, which is a hot mess, and I love it.
Oh my god, excuse me, everybody.
5.
I love live mediums.
Also, we're looking to cast people in 2 games. Descended to Avernus on Sundays at 10:30 Eastern Time. I believe that's PM. We may have a person. But Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, our Pandemonium campaign, Hearts of Madness, which is now taking place in the material plane for reasons. We're looking for a 4th cast member for that game. If you want to join it, it's currently 11th level. And you can check out our Discord and fill out an application you can find in the announcements channel. And that is Wednesdays.
Buford Forrester needs your help.
He does.
Please, he needs your help so bad.
He
needs
does.
someone to take them hits.
And
That
heal
is
people.
Not him.
And heal people.
Yeah.
So that's Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Applications for that will probably be a decent amount of time for those. That's it for announcements. So without further ado, everyone, let's get back on the path, which is also the title of this Witcher song. Cool. The last left off, everybody.
Son of a biscuit.
Exactly. You guys returned from the Feywild 2 years later, and you discovered a body in the ritual room that you guys teleported from to the Feywild that wasn't there before, emaciated and rotten, looking like something had crawled out of its body. So you guys proceeded forward to look for the Soulbreaker, the real Soulbreaker, not the cube that did what it did. You guys moved your way through this place, encountered a room full of bodies that were nailed to walls and also thrown into a pit. Oh, sorry, they were flayed bodies nailed to walls, and the pit was full of the discarded skin. Noose and a few other party members hid in the pit of skin. I believe it was Noose and Eclipse that hid in the pit.
And Henry.
No, Eclipse did not hide in the pit. Eclipse hid behind a door, and an armored individual entered the room, who was basically Pyramid Head decked out in armor, and Eclipse attacked him immediately. And he retaliated, and it was bad. And his Hellhound Alpha, much larger Hellhound, chased the party into another corridor where they were hopping across floating platforms that were like basically floating in rivers of lava. They hopped across that, and eventually came into a strange room that could have killed people instantly. They passed that, and went down a ladder and found a room that had this sort of... I skipped a part, but it doesn't matter, because it's not relative to the story. You guys found a bunch of wall, fiend-like reliefs on the walls, and in the middle of this room was a pedestal with a green dagger made of pure flame on it. After deliberating what to do with this thing and whether to take it or not, well, how to take it, the party went through the door at the end of the room, while Noose grabbed it and dimension doored, I believe.
Yeah.
And as he dimension doored away, the room sealed off, and coming out of the demon heads was a Bulgura, a Kazme, and a Glabrizu in that room, but those fiends were sealed off in the room.
I attribute the pro move that Noose did to Brittany. She was the amazing person that was just like,
Group
hey,
effort.
yeah, why don't you try this? And I was just like, oh yeah, why don't I? And I did it, and we did it.
You guys exited that room, turning around as that room was sealed off for the moment, to find the corpse of the fire giant blacksmith that you had heard sessions before, hammering away on his anvil in here, to find him dead and rotting, and something was eating him from the inside. Upon approaching the corpse, a bone devil burst its way out of the body, ensuing in a very fun fight, in which some stuff happened. Leo was dropped in lava, but she was saved by Ogden Boon's Thunderstep. You guys defeated the Bone Devil, and upon the Bone Devil's defeat, the volcano began to erupt while you guys were still inside of it. You guys began sprinting up these staircase pillars that were in this room, and as the volcano began to erupt, the door that was sealing the other fiends away opened, and the Glabrizu, Kazme, and Bulgura began to chase you all up the staircase. After some chase, people turning into birds and flying away, Ogden and Henry flying because of Henry's fly spell. Henry eventually...
bird mode.
Yes. Henry eventually lost concentration on his fly spell and had to sprint the rest of the way up, but was picked up by friends. You all got to the very top, but so did the Kazme around the same time, and people started to fall unconscious from the Kazme's droning ability. However, Ogden discovered the puzzle on the door, cut open his palm, and opened the door just a smidge to allow everybody to get out just in time. You all left the fiends trapped in the volcano room, unable to get out as the volcano erupted from the inside, most likely destroying those fiends. And you all made your way back to the manor to find it disguised as a derelict, broken down manor. And as you passed through this sort of barrier, you saw that the manor that you guys had procured on the island, I said that really weird, procured on the island, was in fact fully intact, and a sort of illusion was placed around the entirety of the manor. And what is it, Sam?
You said the volcano erupted and most likely destroyed all the fiends. Are fiends immune to fire?
Some of them, no.
Some of them, not all of them.
Okay, that's right.
And probably not immune to pressure and being crushed by...
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's
Moving
true.
rock.
Explosion part. Yeah, okay.
So
They couldn't get out the exit. That was one part that he missed, because we were able to slip out an exit. They could not follow us, and then they were crushed against it.
I didn't know if we were going to see like a river of lava go by our mansion and see devils just backstroking through it.
just like a lazy river for them. It's
like that scene in Jumanji where like they're riding the doors down the street and like just a crocodile just goes right past.
So
I love the image of like us running away from the volcano and like those fiends like clustered up against that doorway that is too small for them, and then the volcano erupting and their giblets just going like right by our faces and shit as we're just kind of trying to sneak by.
So,
cooked giblets.
Speaking of giblets.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, on the air segue.
Ooh.
You guys get to the front door of the manor, passing through the illusion that made it look derelict and abandoned and burned down, to see it fully intact. The drawbridge is currently down.
Ogden Boon starts looking for the Kaimal. I think you told us out of character.
I told you in character.
Malon.
Oh, in character. Oh,
us.
damn. Okay.
Malon told you that the convicts died, and the surviving crew members in the manor have been drying their meat out over the last 2 years and eating them.
Oh, that's so brutal.
So yeah, all the Kimals are dead.
We see their bones along the moat.
You'd see just the bones are kind of like tossed away down in the moat.
Spittoon, I love thee.
They didn't even make broth out of their bones.
Oh, I can still do that.
Well, I know. I grab him. We gotta let that soldier die on the field, buddy. I'm sorry. That's not gonna be good for you. Eclipse, yeah.
I'm just like leaning on Ogden as I'm barely conscious.
I'm propping you up and holding Noose back. Okay, yeah.
The front door.
Stay awake. Stay awake. Stay awake.
I'm good. I'm just bleeding a lot.
Front door swings open, and Kelvin's just like, "Oh Christ, you're all alive? What the fuck? You all look like shit."
We just escaped a volcano. But we're fine.
You can kind of see it erupting in the distance, but it's not doing anything to the swamp terrain anyway. It's almost like the lava is being diverted away from the swamp. Like it can't get into the swamp. Almost like it's being pushed away by some force. And only decimating the main settlement and the other settlement. He's like, alright, come in. Yes, just come in, the fiends. Don't get seen by the fiends. And he just kind of opens the door wide and lets you all come in.
Long time no see, Kelvin.
Yeah, what the fuck? 2 years.
What?
Yeah, no, that's what we sussed out about the body. Champ. We sussed it out when we dissected that body. But we've had a lot of things happen. So it's as if you've only joined us in the last 2 minutes. I get it.
I'm sorry. I'm having
much has happened.
I'm having a bit of difficulty processing that I've just leapt forward 2 years in time, especially given that information was determined by eviscerating a corpse. So forgive me if I'm catching up a bit. I'm sorry. What?
Do you remember the Bone Devil?
That would be hard to forget. Yes, I remember. Yeah, right. I remember the terrifying, spiky thing trying to kill me.
Cool.
So,
terrifying.
So you guys step inside, and Kelvin shuts the door, and he goes, "So, Malon told you that the council is dead, mostly, and that the Sunken Lord is dead. He's still in the bay. You can see his body if you ever get out that way.
Materials.
And he told you that... He told you who was released from their prison, apparently?
Oh, yeah, we've got the warden right here.
Asmodeus was released.
Everybody looks at Leah.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Leah's just looking around. She hasn't been here, so she's not really paying attention to the conversation. She's just like, "What is this?"
It's a house. So, come. There's only the three of us here. It's myself, Grump, and what's his name again? Quart. We're the only survivors.
Oh yeah, I remember you like the milk.
I'm Kelvin. Quart's in.
No, not you, Quart.
He's sleeping upstairs. He's not here right now.
I can't really see with all the blood in my eyes.
I understand. So Quart's sleeping right now. Him and Grump just got back from a hunt out in the swamps. Two of them can be very quiet if they need to be. And they have some fish and some swamp animals cooking.
Our followers leveled up in 2 years.
No.
It's like, they had 2 years? Are they more capable than us now?
They've mostly been in hiding for the last 2 years because the entire island got ravaged. He's like, yeah. So the pirate council all dead except for Rudder and Malon. Rudder took. I understand, but you were gone for 2 years, so Rudder took emergency control of the whole thing. I took emergency. Well, he pulls the bottle out of his coat of the void maw shrunken down inside the bottle. I found out about this. The void maw can actually fit inside this bottle. Thing is, if you open up the bottle, the ship reforms to its normal size as soon as you open it. So if I opened it right now, the ship would go appear right here and we'd all be crushed.
I'm very curious how you determined that.
Magic.
Owen, good job, buddy. You saved the ship.
I like a blanket statement as magic.
So,
I love it.
Thing is, if we want to get off this island, we can't sail away. Because the entire island is being patrolled by devils under Asmodeus' control. But Grump and I have done a little tweaking to the archway in the basement.
Yeah.
You know the teleportation archway?
Yeah. I helped get it back together.
If you enter it from the opposite side, it acts as a plane shift spell now.
Shut up. What?
Okay, I'll be quiet now. So yes.
No, that's amazing. That's amazing.
I know. It cost some things. Grump lost his sanity for a couple weeks. But he's fine now. Well, how are all of you?
I could use a rest.
Well,
yeah, Eclipse took a beating, and hey, guess what? We killed one of them bone devils.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
There's been a few of those sent out on the island, so that's good. There's been others. No one's seen Asmodeus, so that might just be a rumor at this point. But
oh no, where is it a rumor? And he just looks daggers at her.
But what's certain is the Sunken Lord is dead. And that also means that your ex-captain, based on what happened to him last, might also be dead. That said, we did get this letter about a year ago. We never did anything with it. And he procures a letter out of his coat. And it's a letter, and the wax seal looks like it's been stamped with a ring, and the seal is a bearded man with tentacles for his beard. And lightning kind of all around behind him.
Yeah, okay.
It's just directed. It's just basically for Captain of the Voidmaw. That's all it says.
Well,
I never opened it because I didn't want to.
Noose, that's technically you now?
Yeah.
Oh yes. So he hands Noose the bottle with the Voidmaw in it, and the envelope.
Thank you. Thank you.
What does the envelope say?
What does the envelope say?
Oh, what does the letter say, rather?
Yeah, it would seem the envelope just says to the Captain of the Voidmaw, but...
There it is. Says it right there.
I meant the letter.
Nailed it.
I wish you guys were gone again.
Noose opens it up and reads the letter.
To any of you looking for a challenge.
To any of you looking for a challenge.
Seek me out beneath Dawnbreak Cove in the Temple of the Stormfather.
Seek me out beneath Dawnbreak Cove in the Temple of the Stormfather.
Bring your best.
Bring your best.
Signed. The Stormfather.
Signed the Stormfather. Wait. That's Ash.
Is it really, though? Anymore?
I don't know.
You guys have been gone for 2 years.
We don't know if it's still Ash's body, but... What do you guys think?
Should we go?
It kind of sounds like something Ash would do.
Should we go? There's like 10 of us now.
Shut up, Steve.
What? Oh.
Who's Steve?
My name on Zoom.
Oh.
This seems like the real plume chest tomfoolery.
And
go, Kellen, tell me.
I don't want to be that guy.
You technically aren't.
We have all seen that. We've all well, myself, Grump, and Court have seen what's been happening on the island with Asmodeus being out. Maybe not having 2 world-ending possible deities at a time might be a good thing not to have. Now, what the fuck is that you have on you, Noose? And he points to the Soulbreaker.
Oh, you mean his glowing whip?
Yeah, no, it's just a whip, buddy, right?
Sure. So here's my thinking. If we can somehow kill the Stormfather, maybe free Ash in the process, that gives us an extra hand in dealing with Asmodeus. The only thing is, Ash was kind of a dick. So
yeah. He broke the zone of truth trust tree that we put all the crew through. He broke it.
And
broke it.
Kellen,
he was the reason we instituted it in the first place.
And who knows what
like,
Ash
he wasn't a participant.
and who knows what Ash is going to think of the new crew? And he kind of points at Henry and Leah.
I like to think I'm a fairly agreeable person to
Perfect.
whoever this fellow is.
So, do we go accept this invitation, or do we?
Listen. What it sounds like? It sounds like someone's trying to bait us into some sort of a challenge situation. Now, you know Ogden, Boon. I'm not a man to back down from a challenge, but also we just got rocked a little bit, so maybe we get on our feet. And
I'm not suggesting we go right now.
Fair
That
enough.
said, I could scry on the old captain.
We're inside the mansion now. Yeah?
Correct. You guys are in like the dining room area.
Nooth gets equipped to one of the comfy couches and just like sits her down and starts fanning her so that she feels better.
Some grapes, Noose, some grapes.
There you go. Hey, butler, grapes.
Oh, hello. Yes.
Wait,
We don't have any grapes.
please.
All the food supplies have been wasted. All we have is dried, fermented kymel meat.
Create food and water, 5th level. Just too much food, too much water.
No containers.
starts-
Oh dear. Oh my goodness.
Noose.
It's Aladdin's genie's all of column B. Just
Yeah.
Cowan's like, well, everybody, you can get your rest. I can do the scry first, then we can all go to sleep.
Well, I feel like
I can do a shared scry so everybody sees what I see.
No, hold on there, buddy. I've been trying to get a hold of Baxter because there was like a whole thing
about
we were trying to do. I sent him a message.
I understand. Well, I can understand why you probably wouldn't have heard from him yet, maybe.
Okay.
So, details that Malon might have skipped over.
He did say that Baxter was keeping people safe.
He is.
Like shuttling people around.
He's took a few people, mainly people he cares about, from what I gather, and is now keeping them in the Obsidian Covenant, and he hasn't left that place since this whole ordeal went down.
Oh, is that immune to, sending?
Yes. Because, yes.
Dang it.
Also, there's been casualties sort of all over the place. I was told you know who this person was, so should you all ever come back, I was supposed to tell you and give you condolences. Goraxon, whatever his name was, he is no more. He's dead. Killed by somebody called Velocash the Sly.
I pull out a piece of paper and write the name Velocash the Sly on it.
Apparently Velocash is an assassin for hire for Asmodeus. So I don't know.
News still? Does News? I mean, have it? Sorry, this is a clarification question. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But is there still any reason for News to kind of sort of tether Goraxin to the Catalyst of Iron based on like some of the questionable things that were going on?
Probably.
Okay. Thank you.
So that's that. So apparently some of you knew him, so my condolences. But that's that. The Obsidian Covenant are currently in hiding, trying to just keep the people who could help this situation away from harm and do research into figuring out what the fuck is going on. Because the Sunken Lord did just die out of nowhere. There was no battle, there was no conflict, it just died.
Like it, to summarize, if you were to be watching it and then it just died, like it had run out of life force, or it had like its batteries had been taken
almost
out?
like somebody willed it dead. And then that's when
its guts.
Yes, and that's when the fiends ravaged the island. It was not long after.
You said someone willed it dead?
Yes, and then overhearing some of the fiends, we could hear them while they were patrolling the swamp saying, "The distraction is now dead. Lord Asmodeus may now reign." So do with that what you will. I don't know what that means. So,
okay.
The rest up, everybody. Let me know what you need from me. I'll be, I don't know, maybe telling Grump you guys are here. He will be very happy to see you.
Actually, Kel and I have something I want to discuss with you.
Privately or elsewhere?
Yeah, I mean, I want to let everyone else get some rest, but there's something I'd love to talk to you about.
Sure. What is it?
Yeah. I've got a couple of things. First off, how is it that this mansion is so protected? And can I possibly learn that protection?
I can teach you the spell later.
Great. Thank you. I mean, I could spend the next 4 hours doing my darndest to study it or learn some education towards it, but
I will give you the, let's just say I'll give you the paper that you can look at.
Perfect. Yeah. And certainly obviously you're our crew and we'll get you paid up, but anything you need from me I want to take care of, because this is a spell that could take care of people that I care about, other than this.
It's a spell that is very good at manipulating people's perception of things. You can make only certain individuals perceive the true nature of something. For example, I could make this spell and make it appear like Noose has 8 heads to everybody else here. But he only has 1 head that certain people can see. It's very useful, as you can tell.
Yeah, it's an amazing spell. I love that magic. Now,
yes. Anything else?
This spell that can instantly, like, will someone dead.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character, is there a way I would know that spell in history, or like?
Probably everybody would know of that spell in terms of history.
Okay, cool. It's like power word kill or something like that.
Avada Kedavra.
No.
There's a green light with that one.
Wish.
Yes. Good job, Noose. It was most likely. I know. It was most likely the wish spell. At least that's what we are thinking.
Oh.
So something powerful enough to wish a god or a being attempting to be a god dead. So do with that information what we will.
Well, I'm gonna spend the next couple of hours trying not to shit myself is what I'm going to do.
Yes. Grump! And Grump comes sprinting down the stairs. He's like, oh my god! Oh.
Grump! Hey, buddy!
You notice he's wearing an eye patch over his left eye now.
Oh, dear, come here.
Yeah, look! And he lifts up the eye patch, and his left eye is completely burned away.
Oh, that's righteous, buddy. And Noose goes in and claps him on the back and gives him a hug.
He gives you back. Yeah, when we were carving that plane shift spell in the back of the archway, we accidentally kind of had a little bit of the elemental plane of fire come roaring out, and it burned my eyeball, like out of my head.
That's a good story.
It's so good. It was fun.
Yeah. You're alive. That's so good. I thought everybody might have been dead.
He looks at Henry. Oh. You're back.
What? Yes?
No. I thought you would have died.
Well, I suppose I'm a bit hardier than expected. Don't take credit about it.
And then Kelwyn and Grump look at Leah. Who's this? Yeah, who are you?
I'm Leah.
Oh, that makes so much sense. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, fellas, she's gonna be our new shroom mate.
What?
Do I get to be your roommate, Ogden?
No, you'll have your own room, but as a general friend, you'll have of the crew. Yeah, we'll all be able to. I think we have an extra room, if I'm not mistaken, on the second floor. There's a room next to first mate Eclipse, Queen Eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. We get to be like bunk buddies, Eclipse.
From under the pile of food and drink, there's just a hand. No. We are in separate rooms. Separate rooms. Hand falls under the pile of food.
Is my room still the one right there in the hallway?
Yeah, the guest room.
Yeah.
I love the image of Eclipse just under that pile of food, just occasionally going.
Okay.
So
falling into her mouth.
I was just thinking of classic Simpsons where he's got the more.
So rest up, everyone. I think rest might be the best bet here. It's also like 2 a.m. So.
Yeah.
So it's good. I'm glad you're all alive.
When did it get so dark?
It's very funny now. You're all the same age, but we're all 2 years older.
Well, Kelwyn, you don't look a day over when we last saw you.
That's because I'm dead. Anyways, also, I successfully hallowed your friend's gravesite, Roman, so thumbs up to that.
That happened 2 years ago.
That happened 2 years ago.
Noose would know how much that spell would actually cost in components, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good job, cool mate. Here's and he's gonna give him 1,100 gold.
Okay. That is not needed, but okay, thank you. Please, everybody, rest up. I have to go have a drink because I'm very thirsty.
Thanks, Goblin. I don't know how the economy functions and if gold still works, but here you go.
It still works.
Hey, Noose, gems never go bad. That's why we deal in gems.
Speaking of that, gems are now worthless. Crazy, right? And he just walks away.
Gold has worth, but gems don't?
It was a joke!
Yeah, don't worry.
Thank God! Oh, thank God!
And Kelwyn just walks into his room and closes the door.
Eclipse emerges from the pile of food like Frankenstein and just pats Ogden on the back.
Ogden's entire equipment, like all of the gold that he has on him, is essentially a monetization of the gems because he took the entire gem worth of our loot because that's all he knows. So that all of the money that he currently has would have been completely useless. So it's just like
I mean, I just didn't want to learn another system.
Like he's on the metric system and just demands that we convert everything for him.
No. I'm on the Imperial system and demand that I learn the metric system. I feel like people who are on the Imperial system are far more shitty and insistent.
Hello.
So, what's everybody doing?
I'm going to bed.
All right.
I have a game mechanic question for you.
No, what's up?
So when I have the amulet of spell storing,
Yes.
is it 8 consecutive hours, or is it 8 total hours of a certain spell that I cast into it?
Oh, I don't remember.
I believe when I still had it, you said consecutive.
Yes.
Damn.
I'm pulling it up right now. You must spend the duration of a long rest or short spell within it.
Yeah. Usually that in the earlier parts of the game, we would did that during like travel time, like sailing and stuff.
Mhm.
But
Now, if I may ask a total shenanigans question,
Okay.
because of my racial traits, a long rest for Ogden Boon is 4 hours of trancing. What's the Amulet of Store spelling? That seems too much shenanigans, maybe. But I wanted to ask for clarification's sake.
Roll me an Arcana check.
You got it. First roll of this ep. Sir, don't blow on those dice. Oh, son of... hold on. I've got pluses. Shut up. Shut up, Steve. I've got pluses.
Steve, 1 plus...
No.
2 plus...
2 plus 8 is 10.
oh,
That's a 10. You boys got Arcana. Not great.
8 hours.
Not as much as Eclipse.
It takes 8 hours,
Yeah.
8 consecutive hours. Cool. That's absolutely totally cool. I've got to rest. I'll take 4 hours of trance, and then I'm going to attempt to see where we're at and start that. So I'll be 4 hours in when everyone else wakes up.
Okay, what's everybody else doing? Eclipse is sleeping, Ogden is technically trancing.
No, Henry's going to sleep.
Okay, so I'm assuming everyone's just gonna go
Right to
pass
the
out.
guest room. Oh yeah.
We'll show Leah to room. It's like,
Okay.
this is your room.
do we still have the? Oh,
This
sorry.
is so
Go ahead.
much nicer than I expected.
I mean, it's a bed and a window and a rug.
Well,
pretty
I've been
average
sleeping
room.
on some very mostly comfortable moss these past couple years, so having a bed is like wow.
I mean, if you don't like it, you could always sleep on the floor or outside.
Oh, if it's too soft for me, I'll just sleep on the floor. But I hope it'll be fine.
So
All right.
last I checked, our mansion only had 6 beds.
I understand.
So
I've read that fan fiction.
There's more. There's more rooms.
oh, more rooms are in there now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah,
Because if he needs to, Noose will. Oh wait, he can't.
Noose
Okay,
doesn't Noose
anyway.
sleep in the dresser anyway.
I was about to say that Noose is gonna actually hop in a random drawer somewhere,
Sure.
and
You're gonna roll to see whose drawers you're gonna wake up in.
Go for it.
that's actually what I was gonna do.
Roll me a-
Well, I was
like
gonna say-
literally,
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I was gonna do.
Roll me a
but I
D12.
didn't know how
Roll me a
many
D-
there were.
Roll me a d12.
Okay. I hope it's Henry.
Ogden.
Noose
'Cause I'm
just-
just trancing. I'm not even using it.
after eating like a whole bunch of food that he cast with create food and water at 5th level.
Okay,
He's just all food drunk and like stumbles into a room and hops in a
Yeah. Roll for it.
6.
Henry.
Amazing.
Yes.
So, Henry, you're just getting comfortable in bed. You're pulling the covers up to your chin.
This will be stealthily getting into there.
Roll me a stealth check.
So, oh, nice. Let's
Roll
do
with
it.
advantage. Henry's not paying attention.
Sure.
I get to use my
At Justin's approval.
Yeah. Beat Henry's passive perception.
Henry's got a pretty good passive perception, if I
does.
remember correctly.
15.
That's good.
Yeah, 15.
Oh, just barely. And he's got a 16.
All right. Henry does not notice you sneak into his room. He's pulling the covers up to his chin, and you kind of just crawl into the drawer beside his bed, and you get inside.
Beside his bed?
I honestly imagine, I imagine Noose like Donald ducking it all the way in, just kind of half drunk, just like I don't give it.
No
Just walking.
pants on.
Oh, real Danny DeVito hair, like just real. Just
Straight Pooh Bear in it?
oh yeah, oh yeah. Pulls the drawer, just doesn't even give it.
BRB is I banned somebody from Discord.
Oh, rip.
Aw.
Bye-bye. Yeah, and this is just gonna wiggle in there and get warm.
Okay.
And down.
Nice, that makes
And
sense.
be like, good night, Henry. Good night, Carnifex.
All right.
Good night, Red Balloon.
You all go to sleep. However, only one of you has a really substantial, noticeable dream. Eclipse.
I figured.
You're dreaming of a city. It's black iron wreathed in flame and flaming rivers. You see the river Styx
Oh, son of a biscuit.
flowing nearby. The city is floating. For some reason in your mind, you keep hearing the word Malsheem. Malsheem. M-A-L-S-H-E-E-M. This is the word you keep hearing in your sleep. And as you're dreaming, you're not floating, you're not really there, you're almost like you're like perceiving it through somebody else's eyesight. And you kind of drift through all of this, through this eyesight that's not yours. And you see a large black metal throne, far larger than any sort of chair you've seen, any sort of throne you've seen. And sitting on the throne is a singular figure. The figure looks like a sort of tiefling, but very large. He's wearing a long, flowing red cloak with gold kind of like epaulets and sleeves covered in just gold. The cloak itself is just covered in weird, like, infernal patterns. He's got two very large red horns, red skin, long black fingernails, cloven hooves, and a big ol' fiendish tail. And that's the figure you see sitting on the throne. They're holding what appears to be a large black metal staff with a red sort of gem embedded in the end of it. And you see him raise his hand almost, and you see forming before him is a large sphere that takes on the appearance of the material plane that you guys are in. And you get the sense that he's trying to bring this city into the material plane. And you suddenly feel a sharp, very sharp, stabbing, white-hot pain in your body. You wake up, Eclipse. Suddenly in your room, there's blood pooling across your body. You do get the benefits of a long rest,
Okay.
but there is blood pooling across your belly and onto the bed. Standing before you is Quart Redblood, holding this long sword with an orange blade and a black hilt. The sword is a Vorpal sword. And the disguise of Quart Redblood ebbs away.
Fuck you.
And standing over your bed with this blade plunged into your belly is who you perceive as Kalios Windmere and Eclipse.
Fuck.
You take 18 points of slashing damage. And since you were unconscious, it is considered an automatic crit.
So it's another 18?
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on.
Or like
total, that is... so, oh, my math is wrong. Hold on. Math is not my strong suit. You take a total of 36 points of slashing damage. As you wake up and blood is just ebbing out from your belly, and standing above you, Quart Redblood, the disguise melts away, and standing there is Kalios Windmere, and he puts a hand over your mouth and says, "No words."
Can I try to reach for my short sword?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
That's cocked. That's cocked again. God, I have too many things. Stop cocking. All right. It was like 4 times in a row. Dirty 20.
You grab your short sword, but he still has his hand
Mm-hmm.
on your mouth, and he says, "I would just like to thank you and your friends for releasing my master. Thank you so much."
Can I stab him?
Make an attack roll at disadvantage because you were prone in bed.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this one on my actual desk. Disadvantage is a 13.
13 does not hit. He parries it with the Vorpal sword, pulling it out of your body. Parries it.
Ugh.
And then he's going to shout out loud for everyone to hear. "Crew of the Void Maw! Come, 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 wake up, your captain is being murdered."
I'm being murdered. And you hear his head like hit the wood inside
who's there?
the cupboard.
I just hear a rumbling noise right next to me.
Everybody gains the benefits of a long rest because it's like 8 hours later, so it's like 10 a.m.
Noose hits his head on the underside of a drawer, and all of a sudden just hears as the head of a flail just embeds itself into the side of the dresser.
I've already given Noose 1 damage from that.
Sure.
Okay.
But,
I'm being murdered right now, but like this is great.
I shake out of consciousness in the library as I was taking that, and I turn. I start moving.
you hear
roll
shouting.
initiative, you said?
I'm gonna let you guys roll initiative once you get to Eclipse's room. But
Okay,
you guys can hear shouting coming from Eclipse's room.
I'm pretty sure I'm across the hall.
It
I'm
sounds
in the library.
it sounds a lot like Quart yelling. Like your captain's being murdered. Come to Eclipse's room.
No, I'm gonna run towards the voice as best I can. I think I'm just
all right.
across
Ogden
the hall,
will get there first. Leah would be next door, so Leah would get there around the same time as Ogden. You guys get to the door.
Yeah.
Noose and Henry make their way up. Oh, Noose has got like a welt on his forehead.
Yeah.
Actually, hang on a second. I don't think I've had a chance to use this spell yet. Yeah, it's just me.
Kelvin
Henry
also comes up.
Henry is going to cast and start concentrating on Far Step on himself.
Nice.
Yeah, I certainly want to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Yep.
So he's going to vanish and then reappear 60 feet in the direction of Eclipse's room.
All right, you all get to Eclipse's door, and you can hear whatever Eclipse is saying in the moment, as Kalios screams for everyone to show up.
I'm just trying to push him off of me.
All right, I'll say
He's got a hand. He's got a hand, right?
Yeah, he's got a hand over her mouth. That's right.
Yeah.
He steps back, away from your pushes, opens the door.
Is that enough time for me to grab a dagger and throw it at him?
Roll for initiative, everybody.
Oh, now you roll good?
Do I need to roll initiative for Icarus? No, I haven't.
Icarus is not out.
Yeah, I haven't officially pulled him out yet. Yeah.
Noof doesn't have any spells, and Ogden doesn't have any spells that will actually work against this guy.
Correctamundo.
I got counter spells, and I got Peggy.
We did tell Ogden about Kalios, right?
Ogden knows.
Ogden has seen him too, because you guys fought him last in the throne room of the king when Ogden had just joined the party.
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, and it was Noose who told me about Rakshasas, because I tried to see if I had read about them, hadn't. That's when I botched a history roll for those of you watching.
That's what Ogden has expertise in, right?
Yeah. Currently, Chaboy's rolling a plus 12 on history.
Woof.
I'm pretty sure I botched that roll. So, weird cat people with backwards hands? Never heard of them.
Weird cat demons.
They're just mutant Tabaxi, right? Right. We're just looking at a mutant Tabaxi here.
Yeah, he could be my cousin.
All right. What did
hillbilly tobacco?
What did Noose get for initiative?
He got 12 plus 4, 16.
16.
But yeah, Kalios, he just has more trouble climbing trees because the backwards hands and all.
What did
Which
Henry
is better
get?
for him.
Dirty 20.
Then he won't have to call the fire department to get down.
What did Ogden get?
Oh, your boy got a 6.
Nice. What did Eclipse get?
27.
27.
For initiative, that's crazy. That's awesome.
I rolled a 19.
And what did Leah get?
16.
16.
Yeah, she gets a dex bonus plus her charisma bonus.
Noose,
right?
what's your initiative score?
Oh, I thought I told you 16.
No, like your initiative score, not what you rolled.
Your score.
Because you and Leah tied. What did Leah get?
Plus 4 for initiative.
Leah, what's your initiative score?
Plus 2.
Okay, so Noose goes first.
Okay.
All right, so Kalios opens the door to greet you all, and he steps backwards. I will put on battle music.
Rolling Stones, street fighting. If you like
Jesus.
and getting caught in the rain.
Giles,
I don't want to get copyright.
Fighter 2.
So
Oh,
that's.
I love it so much.
We'll start with Eclipse.
All right. I'm going to... Can I stab him as he's walking towards the door?
He's already at the door.
Okay. Then I'm just going to stab him at the door with the short sword.
I'm gonna make an attack roll.
24.
It's.
All right, and I get to use the sneak attack since I am the first in initiative. Not bad. 5, 10, 17, plus 5, 22.
Nice. You run up and stab him in the back.
Yeah.
Right in the kidneys.
Yep. And then I'm going to bonus action, backflip behind the bed and hide.
Give me a stealth check.
All right. Oh, it's at disadvantage because... Oh, am I wearing my armor, though?
You are.
Cool. Disadvantage is a 5 plus 16.
Did you? You would not have had time to don it because you were sleeping, so you're not wearing your armor.
Cool. Not wearing my armor. Let me
Eclipse
just...
sleeps in her armor?
None of us have our armor on, if that is the
Ooh.
case.
Everybody rushed up here. Yeah, no one's got their armor on.
Yeah.
Here's the good news.
Nobody...
Ogden Boon never has armor.
Exactly. So, Eclipse, your AC is lower then.
Yes.
And he let me cast mage armor.
And my stealth check is 24.
Okay.
Wait, so no one has armor on?
Nope.
Yeah, that means Noose's armor class goes from 19 to 13. Or it should be 14 at least.
And Eclipse's is probably...
Mine is 15.
Anything else? Eclipse.
Nope, just hiding behind the bed, clutching my bleeding stomach.
All right, Henry.
Alrighty then. Bonus action, because I still have concentration on far step, so that I can just teleport as a bonus action now. For the next minute, which is I love it. Or no, I'm going to run up to the guy.
Yeah.
Whack at him with my flail.
Make an attack roll.
Good.
And remember, I did say he is using a Vorpal sword.
Fun. 27.
27 hits.
And second attack is a 14.
14 misses.
Okay, first 8 points of damage with a magic weapon.
Okay.
And then bonus action, Henry is going...
Eclipse, what's your alignment?
Oh, 1 second. Description. Is this it? True neutral.
True neutral?
Yeah.
Your damage does not take purchase.
Damn it.
Sorry about that. And how much was your damage against Henry? I'm sorry.
8.
And what's his alignment?
Well, that's an interesting question.
I'll say Henry's a dominant personality because it's his body.
Currently.
What's Henry's alignment?
Henry's a good person.
What's his alignment?
I'd say he's good. Henry's good. Henry tries to be good.
As good as any lawyer can be.
I mean, he did say he goes to church.
True.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
oh no, wait. Yeah, Henry. Yeah, the damage.
You like those callbacks?
I'm so
always
stupid.
paying attention, buddy. I'm always paying attention.
Stupid. I'm so stupid. Sorry, Eclipse. Your damage does take hold. It's something else that I misread. Okay, never mind.
Cool.
So Henry. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Everything is normal. Never mind my question.
Okay. So then, bonus action.
Yeah.
Henry is going to far step back to the first floor.
Yeah. Okay.
Just runs up. Wham! Wham!
Smart. That'll bring it to Noose.
So Noose coming up here does so Kalios is kind of in a weird spot. Like
he's right in the doorway.
No, but I mean kind of morality wise. He's always kind of playing with us.
Mm-hmm.
Does Noose gather that he's in it to win it right now? Like he's like if
insight check,
like
free
when
insight
he comes
check.
up there. Okay. Let's see. That is a 21.
He looks like he's here to kill one person and one person in particular.
Does Noose gather that?
You can probably figure out who.
Okay.
Actually, he's here to. You get the sense he's here to kill everybody, because his original target, based on the person who killed him before, is already dead. And that's how Rakshasas work. They will, if they can't get the original target, they'll just hurt everybody else that was attached to that person.
Okay.
The ridge was Roman,
but I mean,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Noose knows the initial like.
He's here to kill you all. He's here to kill you all.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no, he wants to do some van damage for sure.
That's why he disguised himself as a member of the crew.
And waited.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
What
I
a
am just
vendetta.
out of character. I'm just realizing. Oh no! What happened to Grom? Someone just said. Oh no! Caleb's realizing. Someone said, "Didn't he die?" But no, he's fine. Oh no!
Grump and Kelvin are up here in the fight too.
Oh, okay.
But then wait, who's
Gunner's dead?
It was
Gunner
the milk guy.
Yeah, Court is the guy who was all about drinking milk, and that's who Kalios was disguised as the entire time.
Yeah.
So Court might be dead.
No, this is
Court never existed.
Court never existed. Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Ogden's brain
There we go.
gets splattered on the wall.
Anyways.
I gotta stop trusting people!
Not Zone
Yeah.
of Truth, the new crew member?
No.
Yeah.
He was the one that wasn't. He did not
We
get
didn't
some
have
truth.
time,
So
and
that,
we were all wasted.
and guess what? It wouldn't work anyway. It wouldn't have worked anyway.
Well, we would have
Yeah,
known that,
'cause-
though.
Would you have? Noose, it's your turn.
Right. Again, sorry. Okay, so I get that he, I guess, has kind of a bloodlust for all of us, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I know that all of my spells, all of my aggressive spells will be useless.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that in mind, and if he's looking like he is just aiming to kill everyone, as opposed to being a creepo and sending just a message or anything, and we have to take him out, Noose is going to cast Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
Right at the start of it, right after a long rest, you whiz. And then he's going to.
Just a reminder, he is at the doorway, so there will be a little bit of a clusterfuck at the doorway right now with everybody
Yes,
trying
there
to do
will.
something. Yep.
Yep.
What's that mean exactly?
Like everyone's in the way.
It's Leah, Ogden, Noose.
Kelwin,
Yeah, but
Grump.
Kel-
Noose is a size smaller, so it doesn't
True.
matter
But it's going to be a clusterfuck
for
for
Noose
everybody
anyway.
else.
Yeah. Let's see. So, okay, with that in mind, did he notice Henry bamf downstairs?
For sure.
Okay. So he doesn't have to see where he's teleporting to. Noose gathers.
Well, no, he just disappeared. We wouldn't know he was downstairs unless we heard him.
Yes.
That wouldn't
Okay.
be within line of sight. Actually, let me double. Now that you mentioned that, let me double check the wording in Far Step to make sure. Oh yeah, no, you're right. It is that you can see.
So Henry's
then-
not going down to the first floor.
So then instead, I'm just back as far down the hallway as I can get.
Okay. So Henry's
Like
down. Henry's at the very end of the hallway near,
landing.
near the stairs.
Okay.
As far down the steps as he can see. Like,
Yeah.
you can see just his
You
eyes
see,
above
just see
the
his, you
steps.
just see his eyeballs above the steps.
Alright, cool. Alright, and is Kalios right next to Noose?
Yeah. Right in front.
Okay. So he already cast that. He already cast Beacon of Hope. So, Beacon of Hope, by the way, it's any creatures within range, which is 30 feet, not dependent on sight
Okay.
or hearing or anything like that. Just everybody within 30 feet. That counts for everybody in combat, correct? Currently.
Currently. Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to get that out of the way.
Sure.
Noose is gonna disengage and run away for a bit.
Okay. That'll bring it to Leah. You're standing about 5 feet away from this tiger-looking fiend with backwards hands.
To clarify, Noose will disengage. We are on the second story, correct?
Yep.
He will disengage out one of the doors. He's not going to disengage down the stairs where everyone is. He's
Okay.
going to disengage out one of the doors that looks like an open area. And
So
he's
you
just
could
gonna-
pop into my room or your room. Yeah.
He's just going out into the hall because we're currently in Eclipse's
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
So we're in the doorway, and we have my room behind us, and
Yes.
then we have your room next to it. Are the doors?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So Noose slides out into the hall, right?
Yeah.
Since that's where no one is.
Yeah.
We're all in the hall.
Context.
We're in the hall, like we're in the arch or the hall.
Okay, so
So you have to
Eclipse's
pop-
room is Eclipse's room the one with the two entrances or just one entrance?
I can't.
Or
speak to
am I
that.
confused on that on the map?
All rooms
situation?
have one entrance.
Sorry.
All rooms have one entrance.
Okie doke. Okay, thank you.
Mine's just the bigger one in the bottom right corner, I believe.
And my room has
I-
a secret entrance to the library.
Yes.
That is true.
And Noose's
Okay.
is a secret entrance into the apothecary.
Yeah.
All right.
And his is right next to mine, so you can.
Yes.
So essentially, you can pop into my room across the hallway, or you can pop maybe into your room behind the door, or you can pop down the hall, or perhaps even pop into what would be Leah's room, or the empty room that is.
Noose is just gonna book it down the hall so that he can still see and hear people.
Dope.
Okay. That will bring it to...
But be out of visual range. Sorry, Justin.
Okay,
Sorry.
Leah, it's now your turn.
Leah just woke up. She doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah, you don't know who the fuck this guy is.
She doesn't know who the fuck this guy is. This is just kind of a normal occurrence now, just kind of fighting these people. You have a bone to pick with everybody.
Yeah.
And she's just like... She's just holding her staff, and she's just like... She's just gonna cast Chill Touch, because it's worked in the past, and she's like...
No
what's
effect.
going on? Okay. Huh.
You kind of, because you don't know about Rakshasa, so you cast Chill Touch, and nothing happens.
Leah's just kind of looking at her staff in her hands, and she's just like, what? And she's just gonna move to the side a bit.
Okay.
Just like, because like she was outside, so she just moving to the side a bit, let somebody else look
Okay.
what's going on.
Alrighty.
She's gonna contemplate what the fuck just happened.
That'll bring it to Kalios Windmere. He looks at Ogden. Ah, it's you again.
Yeah. So, I had a very vivid dream about you once.
And he scratches you across the face.
Son of a bitch.
Does a 17 hit?
Not when I cast Shield!
So then he's going to swing up with he's going to try to stab you in the stomach with the Vorpal Sword. Or swing at you with the Vorpal Sword, rather.
He's gonna try.
19 to hit?
I have 19.
Hits.
Fart! Fart! Come on! Oh, I did good! I did good!
10 slashing damage. Just rakes it across your chest.
Alright, 10.
And then he's going to just keep standing there. Or is he? Hold on.
I'm gonna in his face just say yucko. Yucko.
And
As he stabs me.
he's going to end his turn by spitting at Ogden's feet. And saying, "Is that all you got, little man?"
All I've got? You haven't even given me a chance yet, Kalios.
And that'll bring it to Kelwyn, whose spells are also going to be useless. Oh, he's gonna rage. Oh wait, what's his only? Yeah, he's gonna rage.
Wait.
What?
Kelwyn?
Yeah, Kelwyn's gonna rage.
I didn't know he had a rage.
How many classes does he have?
He's one of each, Sam.
It's one of each. He's gonna rage, and then he's going to attack with his chain whip. That's a 12 plus 8. That's a dirty 20. So that'll hit. So that is not a lot because it's a whip. 8 slashing damage. And he only gets 1 attack because he's only certain level barbarian. And then bonus action. Oh, he already used his bonus action. He's gonna hopefully take the brunt of all the attacks and get face to face with Kalios, bringing it to Ogden Boon.
Now, have we discussed if I'm within 5 feet of this?
You are.
Shoot boogers. Is Leah still there? She's still within touch?
She's stepped to the side on the opposite side. She's still within she's within 5 feet of him, but not within 5 feet of you.
Son of a bitch. So to get to her, I'd have to take an opportunity attack?
Based on how Kelwyn is standing in front of the door, yes.
Oh, son of a...
Don't risk it. It's fine. It's fine.
You know what? I am going to cast Greater Invisibility!
Yay!
I'm going to cast that and then stand... I'm going to say... oh no, I'm an idiot. Oh no. Well, I'll find out soon, because I know nothing about Rakshasas.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to cast that, because that's what Ogden Boon would do.
Yep.
That's what heroes do. And I'm going to slide. I'm going to slide behind Leah, and wait for my next turn.
There would be an attack of opportunity to get behind Leo, though.
At
That
disadvantage, because
Oh,
the
correct.
boy's invisible.
That's right. So he will. He says he's invisible, and he can hear your footsteps, kind of. He can
Oh,
hear
and there was a-
he can hear you sliding on the wood floor. So he will
You
attack.
can hear
with
me
disadvantage.
dance.
He's gonna
You can hear me
swing.
dance.
He's gonna swing with the Vorpal sword at disadvantage. 9 plus 10, 19 to hit.
Oh, oh, boo. Oh, boo, I'm at 19 with my already
know,
shield
buddy.
cast. Wiener. That's awesome. Good work. Dang it.
13.
Caleb, you have such a good attitude about
Yeah,
this.
it's great. 13 slashing damage.
13? Dang.
Mhm.
That's tough.
He's trying
Dang,
to go.
dang,
In this
dang,
fight,
dang, dang.
he's trying to go for nat 20s because of what the Vorpal sword does.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Just like a, like it's, so I get, Ogden Boon gets,
Clipped.
he gets clipped, he gets winged, and he just goes,
And Ogden, you look down, and your left butt cheek is kind of hanging out. It cut that deep into your fabrics, yeah. And there's a nice little cut on your left butt cheek.
The silk
No.
pants.
no, you hear him go, my money maker.
So big downer, Ogden. I think you have to do a concentration
Yeah.
check.
Concentration
unless
check?
unless you got a portent that you want to use.
I haven't rolled my portents
hasn't.
yet.
Roll now.
Hold on, I'm going to roll my portents for everyone right now. Would you like a photo of these, friend?
No, it's fine.
I got you. Hold on, let me roll this. Okay. Those are exciting. Because those portents are a 3 and a 17.
Nice.
Ooh.
So yeah, he slashes at you. You do have to make a concentration check on the greater invisibility.
Unafraid. Rolling it right now, everyone.
Okay, so the
Rolling
DC
it right-
is 10.
Shit.
On
That's a
modifier.
wait.
Plus your con.
What's the modifier?
Con.
Constitution saving throw. Wizards aren't proficient in those.
No.
Wait, you said it's 10?
Yep. The DC is 10.
What's an at 10? Is that a good or a bad? What's an at 10? If
That's
I
it.
get
You, said,
rolled at
you
10,
rolled a
if I
10
was-
and you
if I
succeed.
rolled-
You're still invisible.
No, I rolled an 8, but an at 10 is okay?
Wait, you rolled an 8?
You have a plus
I rolled
2?
an 8 plus 2.
Yeah, you're fine. You're,
Oh,
still,
rolled
yeah.
an at 10.
you're still invisible.
Shut up!
Yeah, you're still invisible.
Nice.
Oh my god, I'm the invisible man!
Yeah. Anything else, Ogden Boon, for your turn?
I'm the invisible man.
I don't think I can. I don't have any.
That's true. All right. Cool.
Because I think I can only cast a spell, and I've already cast a spell.
You're now invisible, sitting behind Leah. Grump's
I am the
turn.
win.
It is Grump's turn. He's gonna pull out his tarot deck because of his Bard subclass, College of Tarot. And he's gonna go, fuck you, pussycat! And he's gonna draw a tarot card.
Oh, whoa.
Yes!
And I roll a d10 to see what card he draws. This card, he draws a card featuring a figure draped in robes in a state of prayer, which with stars floating around their head. When this card is drawn, one random creature within 100 feet succeeds on their next dice roll. That could be anyone. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I roll a d8 and consult my table to see who this will succeed on next turn. Rolling that now. Noose. Your next dice roll will be automatic success.
Cool.
Automatic critical success?
No. Just an automatic, like, hits. Blah, blah, blah.
Alright.
So then Grump, as an action... Oh, it's just going to throw a dagger at this asshole.
That makes so much narrative sense. We shared a hug.
Yeah, this is gonna throw a dagger at this guy.
You're obviously Grump's favorite.
That misses. Oh wait, hold on. That misses. Yeah. Kalios kind of just parries the dagger and it embeds itself in the floor. Just, and Grump's like, okay, that's what I got! And that'll bring it to the top of the turn order with Eclipse hiding behind the bed.
Alright, I'm going to fish out the dagger of venom from my armor, activate the poison, and then just stand up behind the bed. It's like, I'm over here, you son of a bitch! And then just ready. That's all I can do.
Okay, Henry. You're down the hall, eyes floating above the stairs.
Okay. How far away am I from the action?
Let's say 30 feet.
Okay. Henry is going to can he make it up to
Oh yeah.
Catman?
Oh yeah.
All right, Henry's gonna run up to Catman and swing twice with the flail.
All right. You are swinging through Kelwyn though, because Kelwyn is in the doorway, so the Rakshasa does have cover.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm going to get nearly there, and I'm going to cast Mage Armor instead.
On yourself?
Yep.
Nice.
Using my Night School. This is a Henry spell, actually, not a Carnifex spell.
Woo!
Dang.
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
Itsy bitsy spider and
Ogden just looks at him and just, come on, man. We look weird.
Kelwyn kind of looks at you. Not Kelwyn. Kalios kind of looks at you and goes, "You're terrible at magic."
Hey,
it
be
worked,
cool.
didn't it?
Be cool. I say from the show.
Nice. Yep, he heard you do that. Anything else, Henry?
Nope.
That'll bring it to Noose.
What's everybody's health at? Could you sound off? I can't see the thing on Twitch, like the app that shows everybody's health. Like, how's
Eclipse
everybody
is at
looking?
38. I'm at 42.
I'm at full.
And
Cool.
you're nearly at full. Henry,
Okay.
I don't have. I think
Check the
he's at
second
full.
page. Henry's at full.
All right.
Okay. So
How
yeah,
far?
it's just me and Eclipse who got hit.
All right. How far away is Eclipse from me?
30 feet.
She's in the.
She's in the
yeah,
room,
she-
hiding behind the bed, while standing behind the.
No, I stood up.
So she's 30 feet in the
She
room.
stood up on the bed and said something like, "Come get a taste" or something cool like that.
It's like, come get me, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, she like licked her cutlass or short
Yeah.
sword rather.
Oh, but because she's in the room and I'm outside of
You
the
can't
room in
get
the
in.
hallway,
Yeah.
I have to see her to heal her with healing word, which is weird because that's a verbal component. Oh well. Gosh.
Dab.
Justin,
What's up?
you might think this is a bit shenanigans, but based on the verbiage of the spell,
Mm-hmm.
stone shape,
Yep.
could I shape some, because it has been established that this building is made of stone.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast stone shape to shackle Kalios?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Because the interior is mostly wood and plaster.
Okay. Oh, but I mean, like, you know, if the ground is floor,
It's stone.
like,
Or it's not stone, it's wood.
okay. But the walls are stone.
Plaster. Only the exterior
But I was able
walls
to-
are stone.
Okay. But I thought you allowed me
Because
to
the
stone
basement,
shape
because you
between-
did stone shape on the archway.
I also did stone shape between
And
Ogden's room and the library.
oh, that shouldn't have worked because it's all wood. Oops.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure it's just all rule stuff. It's totally okay. We can change that whenever. We're just doing some renovating. Let's say instead of casting stone shape during that time, we just used a sledgehammer.
Fireball.
It all works.
Okay.
So instead, again, this is taking way too long. Entangle won't work because that's a lower level spell. All of my assistance spells are yeah, not great. I'm going to who can I Oh, I don't need to see. But who does Kalios seem to be looking at right now?
No one in particular. He's looking all around.
Because he was looking. No, he was deep. He was deep in my eyes, and then I went, bye bye.
Who's right next to Kalios?
Leah's the closest.
Leah
is the closest.
Henry?
No, Henry went downstairs. Or down
I
the
came
steps.
back closer.
Henry came
No,
back
you were
closer.
down the steps. Yeah,
You
you
did.
came
I
down
ran
the steps, though. Yeah.
So it's
but
Henry.
you're not.
It's Henry and Leah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And Kelwin.
Oh shit, Kelwin's
Right in
boxing
front.
him out.
Yeah.
All right. Noose has noticed how much Leah's been chopped up in the last few battles. He's going to bonus action cast Sanctuary on her.
Cool.
But that also means that when she, if the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends. So if you do any of those other things, you will keep the benefit, or if you do anything else, you'll still keep the benefits of the Sanctuary spell. So
What
as
does
long
Sanctuary do?
you ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell does not protect the warded creature against area effect spells such as a fireball.
But that's not a however many level spell or higher, is it?
But it's not affecting... No, it's not... The spell doesn't affect Kalios. It affects Leah. It's being cast on Leah.
Right, but doesn't the spell on her then have an effect on him?
I don't know. I would leave that up to the DM.
That seems
in that
fair.
regard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because I was wondering the same thing about Armor of Agathis. Like, if I cast it on me...
Armor of Agathis
wouldn't
would... He wouldn't. From Armor of Agathis.
He wouldn't take the cold
no.
damage? Okay.
So what is the I mean, like, Noose knowing certain things.
I'd say because it's...
leave it up to
I'd
you.
say
I could do a
technically because
roll.
it's still a magical effect, he'd be able to carve through Sanctuary without any problem.
Okay, all right. I will. But would Noose know that?
Roll Arcana.
Oh, fuck, Arcana
Yeah, it's magic.
or religion. I mean, it's the
Magic.
same.
Arcana. Yeah.
12.
You'd probably know.
Okay. All right. Sorry, my turns always take way too long. But everybody has the healing stuff on him. Noose is going to see if he can't give the help action to Henry.
Okay.
And that's he's just gonna try and be like, "Hey, Kalios, you're a big butthead. I heard that the only reason you got your queen is because you wick yourself. That's pretty gross, buddy." And that's in this turn.
Okay. That'll bring it to Leah.
Leah's just looking at her staff. She's like, okay. Bonus action Shillelagh.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna go back where she was and try to smack him with the staff.
Okay, make an attack roll.
18?
18 hits. Roll damage.
Nice.
8 damage.
Without shillelagh damage. Which would be...
And it would just be 5.
What's your quarterstaff? Is it just a straight normal quarterstaff?
No, I was using the fancy staff.
The
Magical
the magic one?
Golthius.
Yeah.
Golthius.
So how much damage?
It'd be 5 damage then.
Okay. Whack. Anything else?
She's gonna go back to her corner.
You just bop up.
So
bop
how
this kitty
how
on the
far
head,
how far
And it's just like boink.
how far are you moving? Just 5 feet to the side.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, boop, going back to where she was.
All right, that'll be Kalios' turn then.
Stab it.
So he is going to look at Kelwyn and say, "Can you kill all them for me? I'm going to deal with Eclipse." And he's going to cast Geas on.
Counterspell. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, what level?
5.
That cancels out Geas.
Holy buckets. Remember the time I could make diamonds in my body?
Wait,
because of that
counterspell has no effect because it's a,
What?
yeah, because I forgot.
Wait.
Limited magic community. You're
It's the
technically
6th
targeting him
spell.
with it has to be 6th level. And
Wait, is it him?
Targeting-
It doesn't target him, it targets the spell.
But you're technically targeting the caster.
Are you, though?
I'm gonna rule that it doesn't have an effect.
That's fair. That's fair, as you are the person running this thing. And I am very depressed to have to get rid of a 5th level spell because I already said it. Ding dang. Let's continue. Oof.
Well, let me double check something.
Oh
Dang, dang, diggity, dang, dang.
no! Why did I
You
just-
attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell, so
Yeah.
I'll say that it does have no effect.
Wait, so it has no effect?
That's what I'm saying, because it's saying you have to try to interrupt the
It's-
creature.
It
via
does, yeah, I
magic.
guess this is the creature. That makes sense.
So
Yeah.
no effect from that. So
From the counterspell, so no effect from the counterspell.
no. So Kelwyn needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Stay strong.
I said, come at me, bro.
Kelwyn rolled a 16 and that fails. So Kelwyn is under the effect of the Geas spell and is considered charmed and is going to start attacking the party. So with that, Kalios is going to step further back into the room, taking an attack of opportunity from Leah and Henry. Because Ogden's
Am
too
I?
far. You're too far away. Because you're behind Leah.
I was gonna say I am behind Leah. Waiting.
So Henry and Leah attacks opportunity against this asshole.
Wait, sorry. Do I get one? Sorry.
Yeah, I think you're close enough.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Didn't know if I was adjacent.
With disadvantage though, because not disadvantage. Sorry, you're trying to carve through Kelwyn because he's
Okay.
right behind him. Yeah, not disadvantage. Sorry.
Did Noose end up giving me the help action?
Yeah.
Yes. So you have
Advantage.
Okay, so
So then
advantage. Yeah.
advantage. 20. Dirty 20.
Hits.
17?
17 hits.
Another 8 points of damage.
Okay.
8 damage.
Okay. All right. And that'll bring it to Kelwyn. So Kelwyn is going to turn on the party. And he's going to first look at... He's going to look at Henry. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Hold on. Yeah. Alright. He's going to look at you, Henry.
Mm-hmm.
And... Actually, no. He's going to look at Henry, Noose, and Leah. And cast Hold Person at 5th level.
Oof.
So the 3 of you need to make wisdom saving throws.
Noose, don't bother rolling. You rolled a 17.
17 is what you needed.
Henry got a 10.
So Henry is paralyzed.
21.
Leah is not paralyzed, so Henry is the only person under the effect of hold person. And then that's his action. Bonus action. Bonus action. He is going to stand there, which will bring it to Ogden Boon.
Oh, yeah, great. So I am going to touch Leah and cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
Which brings her AC up to 15, if I'm not mistaken. Or whatever she has. I think it's 13 plus her dex.
I think isn't it 12 plus dex?
Oh, I thought it was 13 plus dex. Let me look at that. Give me a moment, da. Target's base AC becomes 13 plus its dex modifier.
Awesome.
All right, let me get rid of that spell on the old spell tracker.
All right, so yeah, Leah,
okay,
your AC is now 15.
Then I am going to smooth criminal slide my way away.
Okay.
Just I'm gonna try and take just 10 feet back from our newly found vampire nightmare friend.
Okay.
Or just and everything, just the whole situation, so I can see everyone, but slide back.
Cool. That means it's Grump's turn. He's going to use another action and attempt to draw from his deck of cards and get a more useful one. This card features, you see him pull out a card with a man sitting in front of a burning city with chains around his wrists and ankles. One random creature within 100 feet instantly engulfs in infernal flames for 1 hour.
Oh, son of a bee! Wait, for an hour?
Yeah. You can use an action to pat the flames out.
What is substantial and then
waste a turn.
Stupid.
Coward.
Or Kalios.
Eclipse, you engulf in flames.
Son of a bee!
Dang it.
Son
Evasion?
of a bee!
You don't take damage.
No.
Uncanny dodge?
You don't take any damage.
Oh yeah.
You're just un fuego.
But
Yeah.
I don't like being un fuego.
Grumps is gonna be like, this thing is useless! And he throws it on the floor.
No! Don't!
And that'll bring it to Eclipse's turn. At the start of your turn, Eclipse, you take 7 points of fire damage.
7 points.
All right.
Don't use your reaction. You're fine.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your health at? Just so Noose knows.
31.
Okay.
Alright, it's your turn. What's up?
I'm going. Where's Kalios right now?
Basically 25 feet away, coming into the room.
Okay.
Having Kelwyn basically block everybody off to basically start butchering them.
Is everyone else? Is anyone else within 5 feet of him?
No, because he backed up. He backed up about 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm like 20
Great.
feet away and around a corner.
Great. I'm gonna stab him twice.
So you're using your movement to get up to him?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, so I move up to him, stab him, throw a sword. Fuck. Not enough.
Okay. Vorpal sword, he just parries it. Ching.
Yeah. Dagger of Venom. 18.
18 hits.
Alright. Sneak attack plus d10 poison damage. Poison damage. Yeah. All right. So 3, 6, 9, 18. No, 17 poison damage. Dagger with sneak attack. 4, 7, 13, plus 6, 19, plus
Okay.
17.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
And I'm going to step 5 feet. I'm going to step out of his melee range.
All right.
Try to draw him back towards
All
me.
right. And no attack of opportunities because of the rogue type you are.
Yeah, swashbuckler.
All right. That'll bring it to Henry, who is currently under the effects of hold person and paralyzed.
Yeah, and I was really disappointed because I was like, oh man, I can just teleport away, but you can't take actions when you're paralyzed, and that's a bonus action. Even though I don't have to move, I can just do it. Rules say no. So end of my turn, another wisdom saving throw?
Yes, I believe, right?
Think so, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. 18.
18 succeeds. You are no longer under the effect of hold person. That'll bring it to Noose.
Sorry, what's our buddy's name?
Oh, does Kalios need to make a concentration check?
Nope. Not a concentration spell.
Damn it.
Kelwyn.
Kelwyn, thank you. I knew it was another K sound. The K sounds are really ganging up on us, fellas. Noose is
Just
going to go
wait
up
for
to Kelwyn
Mm-hmm.
and use his 5th level spell slot to dispel evil and good. Dispel evil.
No effect.
Wait. On Cal.
I understand. I'm
It's
reading.
Not,
I'm
it's
reading.
on Kelwyn.
There's only certain spells that can end that effect, and I'm reading them right now, and that's not one of them.
Fuck. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It says specifically in
understand.
that spell. Fuck. Well, I mean, there's an attack associated with it. I mean, I guess I don't. All right. I used it. There it is. 5th level spell slot gone. Okay.
No, I
Fuck.
feel ya. I also did that. I did a 5th level oopsie myself. Just in
Wait a second.
Yeah.
So Gias says that the spells that remove it, but it doesn't say those are the only spells that remove it. Because I think that
It says remove curse, greater restoration, or wish spell also end it.
Because within remove curse and greater restoration, Gias is not specifically mentioned, so I think it's adding Gias to the possible uses of those, not restricting the fixing of it to those.
Yeah. Because the main thing of dispel evil and good is break enchantment. As an action, you touch a creature that you can reach that is charmed, frightened, or possessed by a celestial
I'll
element.
allow it.
By your
Yep.
friend. Okay. I do have to make an attack roll though,
Oh, to see if it actually
because
works.
I have to touch them.
Okay.
So I don't know what this guy's AC is, but cross your fingers, folks. And that is. So 16 plus. Would that be a spellcasting modifier then?
Spell attack
Yeah,
modifier.
it says it right there. Yeah. So plus 9, that's 27.
Dang!
He is no longer under the effects of Gias.
Oh, so sorry. So dispel evil and good is concentration normally, right?
Yeah.
But because I'm just using it immediately. Would you say it uses concentrate like it
Yes.
obliterates?
It's all gone.
Fuck.
All gone.
Okay.
And
So
that's-
no more
Beacon of hope.
no more beacon right now.
We have lost our hope.
Yeah. And then Noose is gonna just safely back away from Kelwyn, be like, "Hey, Kelwyn, you back yet, buddy?" And then Noose is gonna tiptoe backwards and be like,
All right.
"Take it easy, asshole."
That'll bring it to Leah. You and Noose are the only two that can get through the doorway with Kelwyn standing there.
Okay, so Leah's gonna shuffle her way in through the doorway
Okay.
and get up to Kalios, right?
Yeah.
Get up there and try to thwomp him with her staff.
Go for it.
Nah, 8.
You miss. He kind of just like reaches back one of his hands and grabs the staff and pushes it back towards you.
Leah just kind of looks offended at that, like, how dare you touch that? She's just gonna back a little, kind of back way diagonal, like not towards the doorway, but like away from it.
Okay.
Like, you know, it's still in the room.
Yeah.
That's her turn.
Okay, that'll bring it to Kalios. He's going to turn around and swing the Vorpal sword at Leah. 14 to hit. With mage armor, that misses.
Just...
So he's going to rake his claw at you then.
Oh, boo.
Misses as well. It's a 14.
Oh!
Sparks off the mage armor.
Right off the mage armor. Yeah.
The sparks form into a middle finger.
Oh, I just realized something. Oh my god.
What?
What's your face saying?
Oh,
Shut up if
Mage
you're
armor-
wearing some
mage-
sort of rule against
Mage
us.
armor wouldn't work.
Shut up.
No. I'm just
Shut up.
remembering that Henry's armor that he's normally wearing every other time makes him immune to crits,
So he could get fucked up.
so the Vorpal sword would do nothing.
Oh yeah, woo!
But you're not wearing your armor.
I know, exactly. That's
Oh,
why
right.
it's frustration.
Bogus. Yeah.
All right.
Wait, where is he in the room?
He's. What do you mean?
Where is he in the room?
It would take time for me to put it
Yeah.
on.
It takes
Yes.
a
10
decent
minutes.
takes a while to put on armor.
Yeah. 10 minutes.
Yes, but
10
you
minutes.
didn't sound off.
That'll bring
Did
it
you
to
sound off?
What?
No. I don't know
No,
what
sorry.
I don't know what we're
Sorry.
talking
No, I'm doing another thing. Sorry.
about. That'll bring it to Kelwyn's turn. He's going to return around. And I don't know. Approach this asshole. And reckless attack. With his whip. Natural fucking 20 for 28. So it's not a lot
But
because it's a whip.
Calwyn's
Is
Someone's
it
at
no?
her
Wait, is it
friend,
a mundane whip?
No, yeah? Oh, fuck. No damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck! I forgot to give him
Natural
magic
20,
Right in the
no
face and
damage.
just limp noodle.
He's like, oh, wait. Fuck.
Yeah. Good job, buddy.
I'm trying to help!
Does anyone have a magical weapon we could give to him?
That'll bring it to Ogden Boon's turn.
Many among us.
I would, but I'm using them.
Ogden Boon.
Yeah. Sorry,
hold up,
rather. Yeah. I'm going to
Sorry.
answer confidently. I will take my own action. Thank you.
Sorry,
All right, here we go. Of all the things, can I ask a DM question out of game? Or rather, out of character, rather.
Mm-hmm.
So I have this staff that I have on my person
Mm-hmm.
that I have made no attempt to attune.
So you can't use it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for clearing that up. I have a magical item that I'm like, I have not attempted to touch it at all, and
The
I will
staff of
cop to
power.
that. Yeah, what's a staff of frost? I'm
okay.
a ding dang dummy. Haven't used it at all. Haven't even tried to because I was like, ugh, what a turd we took it from. I got emotionally in the wrong mindset. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get behind Kalios, just blow on his ear.
Okay.
To give advantage on an attack.
Like you're giving the help action?
Help action, yeah.
Okay.
Help action to give advantage on an attack because he can't see me, but I'm still going to.
Okay.
Just blow on his ear.
Anything else for Ogden Boon?
Nothing would do any good because all I know is magic, and I have a golden peg leg. That is not a magic item. So the only items I have a silver dagger that I use for making magic potions, and I have a peg leg, and I have spells that aren't good enough. So I'm gingerly blowing in his ear, just.
All right.
But you're invisible, so it like makes him creeped out.
Anything?
And just dancing. I'm dancing and blowing.
Anything else?
Oh, I got through college.
Oh,
dang. No!
Anything else, Ogden?
I know that game. No, that's all I have.
Okay. Grump is going to spend... He's going to be performing until the end of his next turn.
Grump is going to spend 3 key points. What?
He pulls out another deck of cards and starts doing like magic tricks with them, shuffling them and moving them around, using counter charm. He's performing until the end of his next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creature within 30 feet that can hear you gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Ooh, helpful.
So he's shuffling his deck of cards like, ha, 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 ha. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I like how this is helpful.
And that'll bring it to the top of the and that'll bring it to the top of the turn order with Eclipse. Eclipse takes 11 points of fire damage from being on fire.
Dang.
Ow. No, I'm not inspired. I took damage. Back at it again with the 2 strikes. Here we go.
Put yourself out.
Ogden is right behind him, so is Leah, and so is Kelly.
I'll do it.
Oh, I'm on fire. Okay. Well, I already rolled for my 2 attacks, so here we are.
Who am I giving the
short
help
sword.
action to? Do I need to declare who the
Whoever
help
is
action
attacking first.
Yes.
Or whoever you want to give it to.
Then it'll be Eclipse. Yeah,
Okay.
take advantage if you're attacking. If she's already rolled the attack and she's not putting herself out, then at least give yourself advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I did roll 2 dice, so would that just technically turn into advantage on my first attack?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Then that is a 27 to hit.
Hits.
The short sword.
I don't believe sneak attack, though, because there's everyone clustered around it.
Oh.
Well, he doesn't have any.
Attack roll.
Yeah. Plus, like.
Oh, I
none
have
of the
advantage on the
people-
attack roll.
All right. Yeah.
Plus, it's all allies around him.
Yeah.
So it's
The other qualifier for sneak attack.
Or is it?
It is.
Exactly. No, I'm asking. Do you guys
Justin,
think?
I love you.
Do you guys think there's just allies in? There could be invisible fiends in this house right now, and you wouldn't know.
That's true.
But then you would say
So-
no because I would have had disadvantage, or
It is just a straight roll.
something.
Or there's no sneak
Anyway.
attack. There's no sneak attack.
But I haven't.
I understand. Oh wait.
But
You have
having
sneak attack.
disadvantage
You have
is-
sneak attack. Jeez.
Damn it, just picked him up, Justin.
Too many people are yelling rules at me.
I love you, buddy.
Sorry. I'm trying to help.
I know.
Okay, so 12,
To hit?
22,
Oh, damage.
23,
Oh, shit.
plus 5 is 28 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Magical
And can I
piercing damage.
myself out with the bonus
But she's
action?
not the right alignment. Pardon me?
Oh, fuck, that's right.
What's up?
Wait, I thought you said that.
This is different. It's different what he's thinking. He's thinking metagame stuff, I think.
A little bit.
So what were you saying, Kate?
Can I use a bonus action to put myself out or no?
Nope, it's an action.
All right, then bonus action, stab him with the dagger.
Go for it.
That's a natural 19 plus 10, so for 29.
Hits, but no sneak attack.
Yeah, once per turn.
Mm-hmm.
But that means you can do it on
Ooh.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah. 10 total pierce damage, max damage.
Okay. He looking like shit. Alrighty, that'll bring anything else.
Run away 10 feet out of his melee range.
Yep.
And just chill.
Cool beans. That'll bring it to Henry.
Okay. Can I get to? Can I walk over to him?
Oh yeah. The doorway
All
is
right, walk
clear.
over to him and flail,
Yeah.
just like a Magikarp.
Oh boy.
Am I rolling 2 dice? First
I
attack.
don't know where you're rolling 2 dice. That's
16?
that's a question for your mind.
16 just hits.
Yes. Second attack. No, that's a 10.
Okay.
So one of these days I'm gonna hit with 2 attacks in one round. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
And back at the stairs.
Sure. Place you have to see. You wouldn't be able to see the stairs from here.
Can't?
With far step?
I thought I couldn't. Or they're not
not
straight.
if you're in the room, yeah.
Okay, just out of the room, as far away as I can.
Yeah. Okay, poof, back in the hallway.
My door is still open to my bedroom.
Okay.
Anything?
Is that Caleb or
Out
is
of context.
Is that Ogden speaking?
Caleb's door is always closed in his bedroom,
Anything?
but Ogden's door is open.
Anything else? Henry?
No, that's it for me. Thank you.
Noose.
Oh fuck! It's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, head on a swivel, kid. Head on a swivel.
Yeah, no kidding. I guess. Huh. I was thinking about it. How tall are the ceilings?
Not tall. 12. 12 feet.
Okay, that won't work.
No, you can't turn Ogden Boon into an invisible elephant. Sorry.
You joke. But, you know, mammoths are a thing.
And I've already got greater invisibility cast.
Yeah. Invisible mammoth. Okay. How's everybody? Sorry. There's a
I'm
couple
at
things I want.
20.
20?
I'm at an invisible 42.
Okay. How about Leah? Has she
I
been hit?
haven't gotten hit yet.
How's Kelwin? What's he doing?
He's hasn't been hit yet either.
Oh, okay.
Neither is Grump.
All right. So we're doing pretty decent health-wise, except Eclipse, which I imagine this guy has a bone to pick in some respects. And am I by the doorway
You
right
are.
now?
Yeah.
I'm by the doorway. Can I see this asshole
Yeah. All your friends are clustered around him.
in the door?
Yeah.
Like around the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Then screw it. He's gonna bonus out here and hiss and whip attack.
Okay.
Yeah. That is a 17 plus 9, 26.
Hits.
D4. That is 9 acid damage
Mm-hmm.
and 8 slashing damage.
All right.
Magical slashing damage.
How do you want to do this?
What?
Nooth jumps in, jumps at him, swings the whip, and he goes in midair. He's just like hiss, and then like swings the whip at him, wraps it around his neck, and it goes, and it keeps wrapping around his neck until it tightens, and then goes like, and the teeth from the thing go bam right into his head, and Nooth just pulls back.
You pull back and you hear a cracking sound. The head comes off, hits the ground, shatters into ice as the rest of the body turns to snow and just collapses to the floor.
Oh, that's not good.
Guys, I think I did a bad.
No, I think that enemy is going to be history.
And that's where we're going to take a break.
I'm putting myself out.
So we'll be back in a few moments.
I just read my character sheet and realized like 2 things that I could have done that fight that I didn't.
So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. So, toodaloo.
Oh dear.
Hi, everybody. We're back.
I wish you
And
could have all heard that segue.
I don't. So, we are picking up right after this Rakshasa turns to ice and snow on the floor.
Is it over?
Myself out. Ow.
I think it's over. Yeah! Snow! And Grump kicks like some of the snow.
I want to. Is there any way I can detect magic or figure out what that snow is, or like check it, or like what does the snow mean?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Do it.
That is 24.
It is the simulacrum spell. Simulacrum spell?
Simulacrum?
Yeah, simulacrum is another
Simulacrum!
simulation. Yeah.
Guys, he's
And
not
then-
wrong
You.
pronouncing it.
Love
It's all
you.
magic.
And then,
magic.
and
All
then,
magic.
and then the snow melts instantly. And there's none of it left.
That's not
So,
what
and the
happened
sword
last
sword
time.
also melts away too.
Damn.
This music is too not right.
It's too happy. I lean on my short swords, like hand on my stomach.
Noose, can I get a hand?
Can I get a healing hand?
I can do it if you're not up to it, Noose.
Yeah, where you at? Eclipse.
Over here, but in the
Feeling-
pile of burned wood.
Oh dang! Here you go. And Noose is gonna go over and first he is going to use his healer's kit, and luckily he rolled a 6, so you get 10 plus 19 hit points back from a healer's kit,
Just over halfway. I know.
and a
Yeah.
and a 4th level healing word.
Aw, thanks.
So what the fuck was that? Who the fuck was that? Where's Court? Was that Court all along? What the fuck?
Even more than that, it wasn't even just court, or not court. That
Oh.
was a
8.
hell creature we know, whose name is Kalios, and I'm sorry to tell you this, friends. That also wasn't Kalios.
Yeah,
Fiends don't generally turn to snow. So
Nope, no, we
Yeah,
don't.
Nope. So we all need to keep our heads on a swivel.
do you think he has others in the house that aren't detectable right now?
It's a bug hunt. Let's check the house. It's a bug hunt. Immediately, I want to search.
I
wanna
don't
start
think
searching.
anyone should split up. I think maybe we should just leave.
No, I'm invisible. I'm still invisible. I want to at least search and grab stuff, or at least I'm invisible for the next 24 seconds, at least.
You run up the door and get to the stairs, or wherever you're going, and you're back.
Yeah, stick together. Good. Yes. Yep. I start like just shuffling back
Yeah.
towards the group.
Kelvin's like, I can tell you, no, I can't scry on him either, motherfucker.
Eclipse is gonna start getting armor on
Yeah.
for the next 10 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm. So what's the plan, everybody? What do we do?
Everybody armor up, get all your stuff and things together so that, in case there's something else going on.
Should we take the archway in the basement?
Where? You got a plan?
Don't know. We go
Okay.
to Dawnbreak Cove, confront your old captain. We go somewhere else in the world. We go to another continent. We go to fucking a nun deal. We go to...
Hey, buddy. I know I've been gone a long time, and I haven't been captain for very long, but I'm catching a lot of attitude from you, buddy.
I don't care.
Captain.
What you got?
I'm like pulling the pants part of the armor on. Is it possible that I'd like to check out in the main settlement that I had set up before we left?
What's that, Eclipse?
The main settlement's overrun by fiends, though.
It'd be more of a reconnaissance to see if what I had ordered ever came to completion.
2 years ago?
Yes, actually, just before all of this happened. Literally a day before it happened.
So should we teleport to the main settlement? Somewhere we know we could hide at the main settlement? Maybe in the keep?
Yes, that's one of the places I would have liked to go.
Yeah, we can teleport into that prison that they had Ogden in, that big pit.
Wait, isn't that on this island?
Yeah.
It is.
But then we'd have to trek all the way back because, well,
Yeah, we don't.
Sailing
we can't
away-
teleport there.
sailing away from this island isn't the best idea right now. That's what Kellen said.
So right now, this is fiend extermination time.
Or we
more specifically, devil.
Or we can strip Henry and send him out as a decoy, like a meat shield, and then while he's getting killed by the fiends, we do what we need to do.
Please no. Please no.
Sorry to be the voice of dissent, but we also, and I know we were just on another plane, but if I'm not mistaken, I was told that our teleportation runes passage now through the opposite way, our newly cyclopsed friend, and I say that with love because dang, that burn mark makes you look good, my dude.
Thanks.
So what I'm saying is we could possibly plane hop our way to safety, but I want to just throw that out there as a possibility with no pressure from not from this guy. Also, if we could make it to Silger, I think Kelwin said we could possibly safeguard my mother. Side quest, but do what you want.
Ogden,
Yeah, what's up, News, my dude?
would you like me to see if Marion, the glorious Marion Boon, is okay?
Yeah. Let's. I mean,
And I can tell you.
just the hottest of seconds, if we could spare it, that'd be a dream and a treasure.
All right, Noose is gonna take a moment, cast Sending, 3rd level,
Yeah.
Mhm.
on Marion Boon.
Okay.
Dear glorious Marion Boon, how are you on this fine day? We have arrived at our settlement on Red Dove Island. We are in the mansion. Ogden is perfectly okay. How you doing?
There's a response. I'm fine. We literally only saw each other yesterday. When you dropped me off.
Miss Boone is sassy as always. Ogden, you're good to go.
That's our base level. Fantastic.
Things
My-
seem to be fine. I guess there aren't any devils over there.
As far as we know, yeah, my mother is essentially a Fran Drescher with no accent, so that all checks out. So we should That'll be a personal thing I do, but I'm gonna protect her as best I can. Captain.
Yeah.
Noose. I serve at your pleasure.
All right, everybody, bring it in. We got a few things to talk about.
I have. Yeah, and Leah and myself have armor for the next 7.5 hours, unless she is already armored up.
Leah just was walking towards the door. She started walking down the hallway because her room was right next to Eclipse and she was putting her stuff on.
Good. Yes, put it on. But that melts away your mage armor as soon as you put on regular armor.
Okay.
Henry's just gonna teleport to the end of his line of sight, down the stairs, and then over to his room,
walking.
and then put on his armor.
Not in the mood to walk anywhere.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I wonder if a character, if someone spent enough time practicing and they had teleportation spells, could they practice like just tossing their armor up into the air and then just teleporting into it?
Maybe.
That seems like the worst use, but like respect. That's like
Dimension
someone
door.
like
A lot of
That's
force
like someone-
damage involved.
someone
with that
using
training.
telekinesis to get themselves a soda.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, hey, armor takes time to don, and that would make it instant.
So
Yeah.
Calvin is doing his thing. Grump is probably picking up his deck of cards that he threw on the ground out of anger.
Alright guys, so we got a couple things going on here, and let's just lay it all out, right? So,
Yeah.
continent overrun by devils. Neat.
Well, it's the island. We don't know how the greater continent is.
Well, somebody said, who was it? Some butthole said that there were other places that had devils.
no, it's
Going
truly,
on with it.
as far as I know, all we know 2 years later is that everything we know, the last place we left, is consumed by devils. So I would venture to say,
Like
and
Henry.
we know. I'm sorry.
Like Henry.
You know what? Hey, well, actually, if I may, Grump.
Yeah.
So I've looked into Henry's mind and what's actually
Gross.
happening.
Was it full of boogers?
No, not too many boogers.
Oh.
Wait, do you, Grump? Are you into mind stuff?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Then let me explain just super quick. Mind stuff is more complicated than yes or no's. It's not quite black and white. It's a gradient. Shoot, now I have to explain what a gradient is.
Who's Grey Dean? Grey Dean. Who's that?
Anyway, fellas,
he was-
alcohol.
No. Grey Dean
Hey.
was an actor who died before his time, who really changed the whole. He changed the whole thing.
Oh.
He
Captain's
really-
gonna weigh down the wall right here, guys. Okay. Right now, we got a lot of devils going on. Okay.
We can.
So
I think.
if we
Noose,
wanna-
I think Noose. We can safely assume that any inhabited island is going to at least be under the threat of devils. Is what I was trying to say earlier.
Ogden, do you want me to cue haul you? The next interruption will be very dire. And his eyes are just really wide and looking at him.
I'm going to put a hand on Noose and say, Noose, it's okay.
Oh,
He's just trying to help.
But Noose does give you a wink. Okay. He's just doing that and looking at everybody else to try and posture as the captain, but then gives you a wink.
Then I, as subtly as I can, pull out my notebook and just scroll a small note to myself in it. Close it. Put it back.
All right, everyone. We need to focus up, all right? We got some problems right now. We got devils, and we got a whole lot of little things we need to touch on, catch up with everyone. Okay? Sing it to me. Who's got stuff?
have a question for
Kelvin?
Conifix.
Okay.
What's up?
Does the term Marcin have any meaning to you?
I don't know. DM does it?
Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh, Icarus, where did you come from?
Alrighty.
Oh, was that not a chicken?
Mal'Sheen.
I wouldn't hate popping Icarus back in just to have it back.
Okay. Mal'Sheen. Sure. Mal'Sheen is a place on the 9th layer of hell, which is known as Nessus. There is a citadel known as Mal'Sheen, the Citadel of Hell. It holds millions of devils within its mountainous edifice. From the lowest warrens deep in the trench to soaring spires miles and kilometers above the tortured plain. It's basically a giant city in the 9 hells that floats around, and it is Asmodeus's overlord. It's his fortress, his city fortress, basically.
Oh yeah, that's where the big boss guy lives.
Okay, well, before I got stabbed by Kallios's buddy that turned to snow, I was there. Like, in a dream.
Alright. What do you want me to do with this?
I mean, I was mainly using you to figure out what it was.
Yep, it's the big boss guy's city fortress thing.
Cool, thanks.
9th layer of hell.
With that information and what just happened, I have a theory that Kallios is actually there, and I'm seeing through his eyes because we are somehow connected through my dingleberry soul.
You're what?
Long story short, when I first died, Kallios took a portion of my soul before I was resurrected, and now he owns part of it.
So we need to go to the 9 hells and kill this asshole, right?
That is on the list. Probably one of the more higher up ones if we want to get Kallios to stop sending his friends after us.
Yeah, because I mean, at least on my widow list, I mean, we have a whole lot of stuff associated with the sunken ward that doesn't matter anymore. That crown, I mean, who knows what happened with Ash and the dragon.
I can scry and let you know.
That's fine. I'm going. Gosh darn it! I am the captain, and I'm going for a whist. All right.
I'm sorry that I got charmed by the Tiger Man, and nobody seems to care.
That's because I cured you of that. Because I am the captain, and I care about my crew. All right. I love you, Kelvin. Now be nice. The second thing we got is obtain a title key from the Flying Dutchman. Who knows what that is? Mile from Red Dove? Question mark.
Wasn't that for the express purpose of killing the Sunken Lord?
Right. But these are hanging threads that, if we find this Flying Dutchman, maybe he will work with us now.
Yeah, what you don't understand yet as part of this crew, Henry, is that our loose threads, they form into a tight, beautiful sweater that protects and hugs the entire crew. So these loose threads are important to mold back into like the sweater of a comfortable hug that we all have.
It's kind of a knot that you can hug if you want. Anyway, there is more.
Yeah, Captain, we're listening. I opened my notebook and put a little check mark next to what I had written before.
Right. So, I mean, there's this other thing about a C1 high placement. We need to talk to maybe one of Baxter's buddies named Vel Tawik. He's like a Cambion type fella. but he's in the Nine Hells as well. So if we're going to take out the Rakshasa, maybe this Vel guy can help us out. And then, I mean, that sunken amulet, that's a dead end. Ogden, thank you for raising your hand. You're so polite. Please, go ahead.
Captain Noose.
What's up?
There specifically is someone named Velocash the Sly, who killed a friend / new friend of mine named Garaxon. And I think we should put him on our list of things to do.
Oh, as in like deets. Do we know last known position?
I could give two shits less his last known position. I think knowing his name is enough to scry on him. And I think Kellen, my dude, yes. So I think if there's enough information to take old Peggy here, I slap the thigh of the prosthetic leg that I have. I think if I could, dip Peggy's toe into the skull of Velocash, I think we'd be doing a great service for a friend and fallen Conrad who was killed by Velocash.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I want to submit that humbly.
Yeah, sure.
You.
Noose in his head, like knowing that Garaxon was kind of fishy in the first place. But all right, so we've got this Velocash guy, Squire number 1, right? Squire number 2, maybe a Flying Dutchman guy. Who knows?
What about?
Yeah, we should probably check in on Ash.
What about your ex-Captain Ash? The last time you were here, some of you detect thoughts on him, and you determined he was possessed against his control.
Yup. So that's number 3. So we got a couple things we can try to do.
I have enough spell slots.
This is why I bring it to you, Crew. What do you think? We've got these 3 things. Kind of mulling around. Which one do we tackle first?
I think that the least important is Velocash, but I also submit that we definitely what I think is that Velocash is someone we can put on the back burner. There's no world in which I don't cross his name off my personal list, but I also think that is a personal list. My captain.
So
yeah, he's probably got some really good info.
Maybe he's the one who killed the council members as well, for the pirate council.
We saw.
Do you think that's true, Kelvin?
Well, the rumors are he is Asmodeus' assassin, right? So Asmodeus would probably want to destabilize.
Cohen, maybe you didn't see it, buddy, but we saw all of those guys' heads in the mountain, in the volcano. There was like a room with all of their heads on like little.
Ogden. Sorry, Noose. I'm Ogden. Noose.
Alright, give it a long day.
We've had. I gotta tell you, Henry. Thank you. We've had a long day.
We woke up 20 minutes ago, but
we just woke up. Yeah.
That shows you just how long.
And yet, yeah. Okay, we woke up 20 minutes ago. What? You woke up 20 minutes ago. I woke up 4 hours and 20 minutes ago.
We're not sleeping well.
It's not a contest.
No. Yeah, I was gonna say we could sit here and play Whose Life is Harder all day long.
On track.
I woke up to a sword in my stomach, so I think I have the
Don't make me cast silence on everybody but Noose. Continue.
Focus up, Crew.
If Ash was here, this wouldn't
Ogden,
happen.
get back in there. What was your point? I'm just gonna ignore that fella because he wasn't even around. Let's go.
So what I'm saying is, now I've lost it. We were all trying to be cool, and now I've lost it. What was I talking about? News, what was I talking about? I'm locking in.
Like our decisions on Velocash, the Flying Dutchman, or Ash. Just trying to narrow down our weeds.
Velocash is least priority. I would say we need to figure out Ash. I also think Ash will give us the least bearable fruit because he is trying to just mess with us.
Yeah, I mean, we could totally try and squy on Descendwall as well. Or even send him a little message. Who knows? That guy, he's kind of an asshole. But, I mean, he's currently without a letter. So, who knows if he's all gonna be useful.
Well, just let me know who I'm scrying first. I can do it 4 times.
Eclipse, what are your ideas?
I'd really like to end that that Rakshasa who keeps trying to kill us.
Right. So that one we'd be going to
my
the
list.
Yeah, we'd be going to the Nine Hells. Ogden,
Yeah.
could you,
Yeah.
with the library upstairs, kind of research the Nine Hells so we can prepare correctly?
I don't mean to interject, but don't we have somebody here from the Nine Hells? And he kind of tilt his head towards Henry and Carnifex.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I was gonna say that, Captain. We've got kind of a hands-on expert more than your boy.
Okay. Well,
and now we have, if I'm not mistaken, Grump. We've got a way to get into we've got a way to planar shift.
Yes, just no way.
Yeah, just no way out.
That sounds like a problem.
Does anyone here know plane shift?
Nope.
Well,
Oh wait. So that one might need to go on the back burner, I guess.
I mean,
sorry, Eclipse. We might have to fight him a couple more times.
out of character. We don't have the cube anymore. That got us to the fill up, right?
It blew up.
Awesome. Great. Never mind.
Okay. Kelvin.
Yes.
Tentatively, and looks at everyone else. Maybe we should squy on Ash, see where he is, or where the body is.
Alright, everyone hold hands. I'm going to share this scry.
Kumbaya, my lord.
So he holds out his hands. Everyone link hands, please.
You mean Piption, Eclipse. Get it right.
Everyone
Kumbaya,
link hands!
Goodbye, scrum, my Pip.
I need silence and concentration.
My Pip.
Oh my god. I'll
I
just
mentally high five with Ogden.
I'm going to send a message to Velocash's Lie and tell him to come here. Alright. Alrighty. Wisdom saving throw 4. I will roll that because technically that's a fail. That's a natural 1. Cool.
Sounds right.
Alright. So you guys all feel your eyes just immediately close, and then you guys see what Kelwin is seeing through the scrying spell. Noose and Eclipse. This is a very familiar area underneath Dawnbreak Cove in the Temple of the Stormfather.
Makes sense.
And sat on a stone throne surrounded by just endless corpses of just random people is Ash. Sam, what would you say Ash looks like 2 years into this whole possession deal?
I mean, so his appearance changes
A little.
Well, I mean, but he's a changeling. It
Yes.
changes at will.
Yeah.
So at the moment, with 2 years of the Stormfather in his head, I imagine that he would have just slowly started to morph to look more like the Stormfather's original.
Half ash, half the Stormfather.
Planetar.
Half ash, half Ash's ancestor Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both just kind of sitting there, and you guys all hear two people talking in this scenario. And you hear Vernon, the Stormfather, say, I won't let you regain control, you impudent insect. What would Ash's response be?
Ooh. When Ash talks, would his face turn back to him?
Yes.
So it's like the face morphing and shifting back and forth as the two talk.
And everybody who's watching kind of gets a sense that the Stormfather's losing control a little bit with the Sunken Lord being dead.
Oh, the fact that I can say this out loud means that you're wrong, buddy.
How does it feel to kill your own father, though?
I was planning on doing it anyway. Well, I wasn't planning on it, but I would have done it if I'd been given the chance.
Where are the other Monstrosities?
I don't know. I lived at home for all of 2 weeks since I last lived there. How does it feel to hear my voice with your own ears instead of inside your head?
I'll get over it.
Will you?
Yeah. And he looks over, and you guys kind of see, those of you that are scrying, you see that dragon that the Stormfather corrupted, no longer corrupted, chained to the walls and the floors, lots of, muzzles all over it, like a giant metal muzzle, kind of preventing it from doing anything. It's just kind of chained to the ground, thrashing about. And nearby, you see Descendril skinning some people alive and just trying to harness whatever life force they have into this gem. It's like a ruby, a big blood red ruby. And the Stormfather says, no matter, your friends will find us again, and one by one, we'll kill them.
My friends have been gone for 2 years. I think someone else might have beaten you to it.
Well, I hope that's the case then.
Well, so we're just going to sit down here in a hole for the rest of eternity.
Until we can get enough power to go back.
So we're going to sit down here in a hole for the rest of eternity.
I have plans.
You know, I've heard people say that after spending 2 years sitting around doing nothing, and usually it doesn't end well. Didn't know gods did the equivalent of living in their mother's basement. Except this is actually sadder, because you're the older one, so it's more like you're the grandparent living in your grandchild's basement.
You guys see a vein? Yeah. And Scry ends. And you guys all come back, and Kelvin, all that. You guys all that was a burn.
Dang, Ash has still got some fire in his belly, I guess.
So he's not dead, but whatever the fuck that was. So
Noose is gonna cast Sending on the dragon.
okay. Go for
Since
it.
he got a pretty good look at him.
You did.
Right before he
Does the dragon try and resist this with a roll?
Sending doesn't
It's sending.
have any resistance. it's pretty cool.
What do you say?
Hey, buddy, little goblin guy. Love you. Think you're cool. Pretty big. We're here to bail you out in a couple of days. Just keep an eye out. Name's Noose.
You got 4 more.
Not even a second passes. As large you. How do you know me?
Should I use the 4th level spell slot, guys?
Sure.
So, you at the beginning of what you said, it was kind of muffled, but the only part that I got was, how do you know me? What was the beginning part?
Who are you? How do you know me? I know you said news, but he's still very curious.
Okay. Casting a 4th level spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody. I am but a humble cleric of Piption. We are currently on your island. You were the first people you attacked. We survived. How much do we have left?
4.
Oh, dang.
Or 5. Is
You...
it
It's
6?
I think it's 4.
Your eyes are glorious.
There's a delay this time. Everyone's kind of looking at you as you're like speaking to a very old dragon. Nobody can hear what News is saying though, or what's being said back to him. I am sorry. I am beneath Dawnbreak Cove. I am being restrained. He is very weak. I can help with Asmodeus. As can my family. That's all he says.
Okay.
You alright over there, Noose? Everything okay? You kind of just sort of staring at the
yeah,
wall.
no problem.
Oh, okay.
I'm just talking, one-on-one with a brimstone dragon. Just, take it easy.
Oh, that fucker, he killed Gunner.
Yeah, but he was controlled. He's a good guy.
Oh, just like Ash.
Yeah. Doe
It's-
is.
oh, okay. How's everybody doing? How's that Scry? Everyone have a good time with it?
I'm surprised Ash still thinks of us as friends.
Eclipse. Oh, dang. Sorry. That's
After that scry, would Noose be able to kind of... I mean, I know that a whole lot of stuff was straightforward, but would he gain enough insight to kind of shut Eclipse down, or at least help her understand Ash's situation?
Yeah. 100%.
With his base insight of 19.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's more she's surprised that Ash thinks of us as friends, not that we think of him as a friend.
Yeah.
Like us not spending 2 years not trying to rescue him, especially after he sent that letter. Knowing what we can do.
Well, but Noose didn't get the whole letter, did he?
You got the whole letter.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought there was like a bit of it there.
Nope.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. But still, there was still some questionable things happening regardless. And even when taking the letter into account. But the latest scry did imply that he's maybe not necessarily good, but at least
Was
a
Ash ever good?
fearsome. Right, exactly. But at least a fearsome warrior for his friends in fairness, and at least his own control. Which, when Ash is in control, you know, it's a toss up, but it's better than what we got. So you know.
I just love Sam's face.
Anyway, Nuth will try to convey certain elements of his insight to Eclipse. But yeah, I mean, did you see like how he was acting there in our little squy? I feel like if we just give him a little nudge, he can kick that guy's ass. Stupid Stormfather. All we gotta do is introduce Ash to the glory of Pipshin.
Or
And he
Henry.
shall be saved.
You know, we introduce them to Henry and they can talk to each other. And, you know.
Well, I don't know why that would be a bad thing at all. It
Make
might
him,
be a little...
make him sign an infernal contract to release Ash unknowingly. I don't think that would work. So, how'd the talk with the dragon go?
Ooh, he gave some pretty interesting details. He still has some family squirming around, so
It's interesting.
yeah. What's news picking up on the Kalios when he said that's interesting?
Callius isn't here. It's Kelwin.
Okay, Kelwin, I mean. Sorry.
Nothing.
Kelly, that.
Or
Just-
Carnifex.
Just, it's
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay, alright. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, Kelwin wasn't some fucking incognito bullshit.
Dragon?
master. Yeah. He's got a lot of weird spells. Anyway.
He does.
Yeah, so he seems like a pretty good ally, and I think getting him loose is a pretty good idea. He also said that the Stormfather was kind of weak right now.
Well, we all kind of
But-
saw that in the scry a little bit.
Yeah. However, Descendral's still an asshole, and I think he's amassing some BS that'll be a little bit of an issue.
So we handle it before it becomes an issue.
Alright, so that means teleportation. Are we going to teleport onto the island, or do we want to teleport with the ship onto the sea and then kind of sail in?
I think we should teleport straight there, come in, use surprise.
Kick Ash in the nuts.
Could we teleport into the room? Like, do we have to teleport
Yeah,
onto the island?
the teleportation archway, you just need to know an exact location you can teleport there.
We could just go right to that space. We don't even have to go to the surface.
Yes, that'll be a better success because we saw the exact location through a scry spell.
So we rest up, and then
For sure.
in the late afternoon, early evening,
We go save Ash and the dragon. Should I scry on the others at least?
Which ones?
I think you mentioned Kalios and Velocash.
Velcash and some little asshole that goes by the captain of the Flying Dutchman.
Oh, that'd be Davy Jones. Probably. That's what the legend says at least.
Yeah.
So
That's like one of them hanging fleds.
So
that might be
Davy
worth
Jones and
checking out.
Davy Jones and Velocash? Or Kalios?
Yep.
Okay.
We already know Kalios. He's probably under 9 health, chilling out like a dude.
Sure.
I
And
think
his
we
little
should
assholes
still
coming
check
after us.
nonetheless.
I have 3 more. I have 3 more uses of scrying.
I think it would behoove us just to make sure that he isn't in this plane.
Makes
and
sense.
If he is where he is in the plane.
All right. So first, let's do let's do Davy Jones, Velo Cash, and Kalios.
Do it.
Okay. Everyone, hold hands, please.
Oh my Pipchin!
By the power of Pipchin.
All right. Scrying on Davy Jones. Nice. Rolling real good on these scries. You guys are pulled into a very large column of mist, and there is an ethereal green ship that you're all kind of looking at. Standing on the deck of the ship is a massive Goliath covered in tentacles, an eye patch, a pirate hat, lots of piratey outfits. He's standing there and he's got a bunch of people lined up on the deck of the ship who all seem very recently deceased. Lots of pirates and mariners and other things, traders on the open sea. They're all lined up in a row. And the figure is saying, "Do you serve?" And the people agree. They nod. And as each of them nod, each of them start to grow like barnacles and tentacles out of their skin. And they all start getting to work on the ship. And you're just seeing the ship kind of in this mist, sailing on the ocean. That's really all you can discern from the scry. No exact location.
It's that, and this ship was made completely from reclaimed wood.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
And it's ethereal green.
Ugh, but it's that's
like it's slightly transparent.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Pirates of the Caribbean Davy Jones, or is it SpongeBob SquarePants Bikini Bottom Davy Jones?
Pirates of the Caribbean Davy Jones.
Ow.
And the figure steps into a room, sits down at a desk, and smiles. And you see him, there's kind of like a table with miniatures out, like he's plotting like movements on the ocean. And he just grabs a miniature of the Sunken Lord and tosses it in a bin. And it just burns.
Do we get a good look at the map?
Yes.
What do we see?
Perception rolls for everybody, please.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh, 23.
23. Ogden?
That is... Where are you at? That is a 12.
12.
13. 13.
Oh, is it written in some weird language, though?
13.
Nope. Eclipse.
11.
Leah.
7.
Noose and Henry.
Go Gadget Eyeball.
You see on this map, it's a magical kind of arcane map, but the miniatures are on it. They're kind of moving around in real time kind of thing. This ship, the Flying Dutchman, is currently in a place you do not recognize, but on the map, like by looking at it on the map, you can't recognize what it is, but on the map you read the Morning Shores. And you see other ships, like just other ships. Every single ship that exists in this world, you see them on this map, just going around. And it's in real time, so you see shipwrecks, you see ships, some ships are actually currently engaged in combat with each other, it doesn't really mean anything, but it's all real time. And on the Red Dove Island, the Void Maw is sitting right on the island. Almost like it's on the island itself. And he just smiles, and that's when the scry ends. Oh, sorry. With your perception rolls, Noose and Henry, there is a key hanging around Davy Jones' neck.
The title key.
Yeah. Tidal key. The title key. It's around his neck, and that's when the scry ends. Just poof. And Kelvin's just like, okay, that was weird. Octopus man. Octopus Goliath. Hold on a second.
You know, he was important at one point in our story.
I think he still is. Based on who he looks like. Anyways, who's next?
Kalios, if you can manage it.
Kalios and then Velocash? Okay.
Changing your order equipped, but that's okay. It's alright. That's fine.
The scry spell doesn't even take hold. He's like,
Oh yeah, because it's not high enough.
Nope.
No.
no being known
Yeah.
as Kalios
Damn it.
exists. There's no such person as Kalios.
You saw that Rakshasa though, at least, right?
I understand, but it's saying the scrying spell should at least give me some sort of resistance or anything, but I'm sussing out that there is no such being that exists anywhere known as Kalios Windmere. So
Eclipse, it's all in your head. Let's move on.
most likely we're dealing with a fake alias.
But don't you only need to know what he looks like? You don't need to know his name.
True, but if I go through Kalios through his name, I didn't get anything, so I can go by his appearance. But
then you use another spell.
and I can't detect him anyway because he's a Rakshasa. But at least we know his real name's not Kalios now, so win-win, right, everyone? So who's the last scrying spell?
Yeah, that agrees.
So who am I using the last scrying spell on then? Someone's butthole? A dingleberry?
Gee whiz. Settle down, buddy.
I mean, if
Captain
you could
Blizzard.
scry on a dingleberry, that'd be really helpful.
We've got a couple on the crew already, so...
Do you want me to confirm if anyone's dead? Anything
I would say Baxter, but I mean, how about we check out that Velocash guy?
Velocash the Sly, correct?
And Noose will look at everyone else.
Hold hands, everybody, please. I guess this is what we are doing.
Kumbaya, patron.
Okay. There's some resistance, almost like they're immune. And that's it.
Alright, that's good to know. Good information learned.
So both this Kalios, that is not Kalios, and Velocash the Sly, both of them seem to be immune to the scrying spell.
Alright, team. Crew. Is it time to just take a nap and set sail?
Yeah, I think it's time to get some sleep. Is what I heard.
We just woke up.
Can't have another long rest yet.
Then I think it's time to meditate on what we've learned.
Noose has used
so
all of his
we
3rd
have
and
a
4th level spell slots and 5th level spell slots. He only has 1st and 2nd level spell slots left.
So Kelwyn used all of his scry spells. Cool.
Noose is useless at this point, so hopefully maybe we can like teleport into the ocean with our ship and then kind of just have some sail time, maybe.
Why don't we just wait to teleport?
But then Kalios could attack us with another simulacrum.
We'd have to
Well, it's
let
like-
him in the door.
But not everybody needs to have a sleep.
It seems like a good place to end the episode.
With the DM shouting, "Uh-oh."
Yeah.
Kalios, or not Kalios, sorry. Kelwyn goes a little still.
Noose slaps him.
Where do you slap him?
The only place Noose can reach. Right in the Like,
You're all sitting down. You're all sitting down doing the scrying spell. He wanted everybody to sit down doing the scrying spell. So how you hitting him?
You sure that's where you want to slap him,
it's
Noose?
fine. Yeah, like in the shoulder, whatever.
Yeah,
doesn't
you
matter.
dross him a little bit, and his head rolls off backwards.
Shit.
And
Oh, fuck.
and that's where we're gonna end the session for the week.
Yeah.
Okay. Abusing our one character that can do stuff. Abusing our one NPC that can do anything. Just use him too much and
Nope, that's not what
bad
happened at
guys kill
all.
him. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I rolled randomly. It landed on him. The attack was a natural 20, so it does what it does.
Oh, it's our good friend Calios back in the house. What did I fucking say?
So,
Good thing I still have resources left.
we'll be back next week with episode 44.
Yeah, 44. Good long campaign.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens next week.
I wonder who it
Bye.
was.
And then, so come back tomorrow night as well at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time to see the continuation of our Ravenloft campaign, Shadows over Ravenloft, as the party descend deeper into the Chapel of Night up in the mountains of Cartacas.
You know that this whole thing, this ending, totally had us go, oh, that thing we were gonna do that we just spent about a half an hour planning to do. Nah, put that to the side.
We're gonna have to rest anyway.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna really need to rest.
Yeah.
Or be dead.
All right,
Yeah,
taking
there
bets
it
on who
is.
dies first. I'm betting it's going to be Eclipse.
Oh,
Goodbye.
before we end, actually, passive perceptions.
Ah,
Ogden
14.
News. Henry,
23, yeah.
19.
you see, before his head rolls off, well, as it, like, tumbles off, there's a whiff, almost like air is being sliced. Head rolls off, and then you hear a plane shift.
Well, Henry's glad he wore his armor.
Mm-hmm.
News is gonna collect another head for the pile.
Okay? So, you get the sense whoever did that teleported away.
Hey, if newscasts speak with dead, can you still have the guys scry? It's a verbal component.
No.
Okay.
But, that's where we'll end the session for the week.
Okay.
I missed important things. So that's that.
Nice.
just internally screaming.
Yeesh.
Everything's fine.
You got this.
So, join us tomorrow night for Shadows over Ravenloft to see them go deeper into the Chapel of Night, deal with whatever they just dealt with in the Pool of Blood, and move forward. So, good night, everybody.
Good night.